Just breathing today, yeah, making waves. Keeping ass online, can't behave. Laughing in the face of wannabe queens. Living off dreams and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Pretty beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Breezin don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Pretty beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Breezin don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life dream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue bite and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That's baddest mother with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezin's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezin's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezin's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream.
The song makes me paranoid about my smile. I'm always thinking, do I have a smirk so mean? Anyways, everybody, good morning.
Hey Breezers, how are you guys? I thought today we could read a story.
We're gonna have a nip slip at any moment.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
Everybody knows officer. No, I wouldn't do a thing like that. That's for sure. The house was already on fire. I swear I'm not a liar. Well, I'm a little shaken, but I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Tell me, do you always sprinkle on so late? Gosh, I'm a little shy standing here in my nightgown. Do you really have to put those tight handcuffs on? Looking at me, then suddenly I'm in love, loving hurricane. I'm in love, loving hurricane. I've been bad, I've been wrong, playing a dangerous game. I'm in love, loving hurricane, hurricane, hurricane. Let's get in the back of your cop car, officer. You can ask me anything you want, anything, anything. Do you have a girl? I don't see a ring on your finger. Well, that's interesting. Have you ever thought of dating a singer? The flames are getting higher, so's my desire. It's kind of exciting, don't you think? Then suddenly he's uncuffing me. I'm in love, loving hurricane. I'm in love, loving hurricane. I've been bad, I've been wrong, playing a dangerous
Gorlick,
game.
I ask that you please reach out to me privately. Second, guys, hold on. Oh my gosh, I just want to give you guys a nip slip. Hold on.
If you can't stand the heat, then stay out of the fire. You might get what you desire, but love is strange. Sometimes it makes you crazy. It can burn or break you. If you can't stand the heat, then stay out of the fire. You might get what you desire, but love is strange. Sometimes it makes you crazy. It can burn or break you down.
You know, you were my soulmate, so I would just hope that.
I'm in love, loving hurricane. I'm in love, loving hurricane. I've been bad.
If he did say we're not together, then maybe he should tell that to me. I think everybody needs space, and I thought that's what we were going through, space and time, and I still hope it is, you know. I've been praying every day for our relationship. I just hope things work out.
Today I'm
Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Wait, so we're not going to get a 40-foot fall in GTA? Why not? Why not? Hello, everyone. Hello, Edna. Hi, Edna. Hi, Lilith Moonchild. Hi, Bad Wolf. Hi, Kada. Hi, Sylvael 2002. Hi, Lilith Moonchild. Hi, Dammit Amber. Hi, M60's Bucket. Hi, Cammy Plus. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Luann. Hi, Count Joshua. Hi, Chandra Barrier. Hi, Newplex. Hi, Tiny Ghost. Hi, Lilith Moonchild. Hi, Will Tell Dogface. Hi, Sabin Nation. Roll Tide. Hi, Feminine Energy. Hi, Queen of Awesome. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Breezy Phillips. Hi, Pew Pew Tasha. Hi, Joyfully Baby Girl. Hi, Schrodinger. Cynical Wasp. Hi, Gata. Hi, Nikki T. Hi, Lilith Moonchild. Hi, Dusty's Cornbread Hole. Hi, Tiny Ghost. Hi, Queen of Awesome. Hi, Chandra Barrier. Hi, Sylvael 2002. Hi, Breezy Phillips. How are you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Capone. Hi, Isaiah. So this might not actually be a terribly long stream. Is my pin message working? Tasha, please. Is my pin message working? It does seem to be. Okay. First of all, make sure you subscribe, which if you're in the chat, you are subscribed, I'm sure. And click the join button to become a member. It's only $2.99 a month. I know that's less than whatever you spent at Taco Bell today. Okay. Carrie, thank you so much for the super chat. I was just about to say we do have a super chat goal. I don't know why the super chat goal just doesn't like to work, okay? Let me explain this one because that was the best title I could come up with. Salty Crab put out a video. She's really mad, but wait till you hear why she's mad. She's mad because Amber Lynn was dunking on Zachary Michael. So if you want that clip, we got to do the super chat goal. It should be any amount should work. I don't know why. I don't know. Everyone just keep count in the chat of how many super chats we're at. Right now we're at 1. But anyway, we'll watch that. There's also this thing. I don't know if anybody saw this, but like there was Journey. For those of you who know the whole story with that Journey girl, she just put out an apology video, and it's fucking awful. So if we have time for that, we might do that too. But anyway, Pew Pew Tasha, thank you for the 99-cent super. See, that one counted. For some reason, that one counted. But thank you for the 99-cent super chat. I appreciate it. Anyway, so this shouldn't be a terribly long stream, just simply because I only have like a bit to say. Breezy decided that she wanted to talk about the time that she sent videos of her daughter dancing to or with Omarion. I'm still not clear on which, because I don't want to watch the fucking videos. I don't like that she sent the fucking videos to people. I think that was deplorable behavior on her part. But wait till you find out who she sent them to, and then how she's still lying about it. It's insane. Tasha, thank you for the 99-cent super chat. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Let's get into it. So, Breezy, I mean, you can tell why she's such good friends with Anja. Actually, before we do that, Shani and Rev were talking about them. Let's find that actually first. Tasha, thank you for the 99-cent super chat. Shani and Rev were talking about them. Are you just going to spam that till we reach the goal? You really want to hear about Salty Crab that bad? Whole reason I picked it is I figured nobody would be interested in it. Oh, yeah. Also, we do have the PayPal and the Monero in the pin messages. But it was yesterday, right? They were talking about Breezy. Listen to this fucking shit. Listen to these fucking child abusing... Hey, Shani, I know you're on to my channel now. I hope you're fucking listening to this shit tonight. You want to... Yeah, what was it? She said boozy, breezy. It's this stream, right, Carrie? Tasha, thank you for all the 99-cent super chats. It's not this one, is it? Let's check this one. We're back. Do you know the timestamp? Here we go. Listen to this shit.
You constantly trying to bash someone.
Oh shit. Jenny, thank you for the sec 20. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Their past that they've grown from and learned from. And that includes how you treat Breezy.
Oh, no, she's lecturing Chantal about how you treat Breezy. Oh, not how Breezy treats Chantal, but how Chantal treats Breezy. Poor innocent Breezy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's gone through shit. An
Oh.
addiction. You would think you would
Oh.
understand how hard it is to get over an addiction.
Shanny, I'm going to show you tonight why I don't give two fucks about Breezy's stupid addiction.
How you lie, cheat, and steal because of addiction.
Oh.
I didn't say
No, the addiction is not why you're lying and cheating and stealing. The reason you're lying and cheating and stealing is because you are a liar, a cheater, and a thief. It has nothing to do with the goddamn addiction. You probably, the only reason you get addicted to anything is probably just so you can lie, cheat, and steal. And then think you have an excuse for it. Tasha, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. Listen, we'll watch it at the end of this. This isn't actually, like I said, this isn't going to be all that long. But I want to show you guys some shit.
Up. But I just want to say.
Let them talk for a minute.
I said this once in a video that I did on my page, and I want to say it
Look at him with the fucking Hannah Montana fucking goddamn AliExpress microphone.
You can't be more disgusting person
Oh.
than to shame a person that actually overcame addiction.
You're sitting next to a bucket filled with shit, and this man is telling you, I've never seen a more disgusting person. Yeah.
And you call her boozy?
Boozy.
When she's
Boozy.
sober and she-
Oh, we can't call her Boozy. Oh, God. Oh, listen, guys, if somebody's got an alcohol addiction, you can't blame them for anything they do on alcohol. What do you expect out of them? But if they got cancer, let's go.
She's got her life together and you still call her boozy? I don't care what the hell she says about you, Chantal. Do you know how much of a disgusting sack of pus that makes you? To say that about that woman.
A disgusting sack of puss.
You don't know the struggles of alcoholism. You do know the struggles of food addiction and you don't care.
Oh my God. You don't know the struggles of alcoholism. Rev, you don't know the what recovery even is. I refuse to believe that he's not still drinking at this point.
You're not even trying to fix yourself. Breezy actually fixed herself.
Breezy fixed herself. Whoo! I thought, there's some people who keep complaining Shanny and Rev are boring. Listen. Maybe they are a little boring these days, but last year they were fun last year. I gotta be honest.
You're pathetic.
Dane.
Dane. Let's talk about this a little bit, okay? Because Hakate's been posting some receipts on this particular matter. Does anyone remember when these two lovely, beautiful women were fighting? Anyone remember? That's when we learned about Breezy and the elder abuse charges. Okay? So first of all, Shanny's out here sticking up for an elder abuser. But wait, it gets better. Just hear what she has to say here.
Doxing me didn't piss me off. People talking shit about me and assuming the worst didn't piss me off. Shanny for Christ pissed me the fuck off, and yes, I'm cussing tonight.
Oh.
To a whole other level, not because I respect her or her opinion. It's literally like, the fuck do you think you are judging me? Like, you? Everything from my past is like 14 years old. Like, I've never...
14 years old. 14 years old. Really, Breezy. Everything from my past is 14 years old. Now look at this. Look at the look at the date.
Never been arrested sober. Every time I've been arrested, it's been because I was drunk. Okay?
Every time I was arrested, it's been because I was drunk.
Never in my sobriety. I haven't been that hasn't even been an issue. But everything when I talk about my past, Foodie, you need to hear this too. I'm in a mood. I will drag everybody tonight. I swear to God. Kiwi Farm's doxing me.
14 years ago from 2023. Okay, so let's do some. Let me get the calculator out. Okay, just a second. Okay. Let's see, where's the calculator? Why can't I find it? Okay, we've got, okay, 2023 minus 14. Okay, so 2009 years. Okay, that's when she would have gotten sober, right? So she would, in 2009, you weren't drinking after 2009, right? 14 years ago from 2023. And then you go look at her goddamn arrest record. And even the things she's telling you about didn't happen 14 years ago. Intoxicated in public 2015, 2015, 2014. Battery 2014. Warrants 2014. I mean, were you really tied up in the legal system for an extra fucking 6 years? Or what happened here that you were somehow like what happened? Because let's see, let me do the math. 2015, that would be 8 years, not 14 years. So you see, do you see, Shanny? Even when she's fighting with you, when she's shit posting on you, she fucking lies. That's your friend, Shanny. That's your head moderator. That's your team leader. Okay? Fucking disgusting. You every time you think Shanny can't make worse decisions, then she surprises you. So let's get to this bullshit stream that Breezy did here, okay?
Just Breezin Today, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch.
I just want to say something because I'll probably say it 4 more times throughout the stream. This stupid karate fucking bullshit.
No one likes you.
It pissing me off. Pino, thank you so much for the $25 tip. I appreciate it. I'll be live on Saturday to deal with you, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This stupid karate thing. Apparently Salah said he can do fucking jujitsu or some shit. I really don't fucking know. And Breezy decided to make this, and this has been her profile picture for like a week or two now. And it's just, this is stupid, Breezy. In the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. How the hell are you? This is gonna be a shit-talking stream.
Aww.
A foodie beauty gossip stream. We're gonna cover it all. Good morning, by the way. I hope everybody had a nice day off yesterday. I'm tired from everybody else's day off yesterday. I don't know about you. Good morning, Mayor Bear. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Farah. Good to see you.
Free the people.
Jen. Good morning. I had fun in your live stream this morning. Farah said, Catty Kitty, hey. Tia, drive safe. Fashionable said, hey, everyone. I hope you all had a good Memorial Day. If she would give me the time, I could teach Foodie to wear a hijab. I don't wear them daily, but with my partner, I have occasions it is appropriate. The picture you sent me, you looked absolutely...
Hold on. Is this somebody in the chat saying I could teach Foodie how to wear a hijab? What is wrong with these fucking people?
Gorgeous. You look gorgeous. I hope you don't mind, but I showed my boyfriend, I'm like, look at how you could wear it. So Fashionable wore a like jewel colored, I don't know if it was an abaya, but it looked like a beautiful dress.
Keldos, thank you for the $6.99 super chat. Is this the lady who had the guy dropping gamer words? No, this is somebody else. It's the fresh garbage is drunk somewhere at the moment, I'm sure.
It was very appropriate, very elegant, very classy. That's the best way I could describe it. Classy. And then her hijab was, she wore it so nicely, right? It framed her face, but she didn't have to tuck any chins in or nothing. Your makeup looked beautiful. You just looked incredible. I hope you know that. And Foodie could take several lessons from you. Runs with scissors. Hello, hello, dripping sunshine. Shauna.
Like, it's so fucking pathetic. These people fucking trying to flex on fucking Foodie with them like, oh, let me show you how to put on hijab properly, Foodie.
Gorgeous. Hello, Beth. Hello, hello. Andrea. Hey, everyone working today but listening along. Okay. So what I do know is I got curious. I saw Foodie went live yesterday, and I popped in, right? And she was talking about how she had to poop. It was hot. I even clipped some of it for you, and then I left. I'm like, I am not going to listen to this lady bitch about how she has to poop. Like, it's just not going to happen. But what people on Twitter caught was all the different angles of her and her stomach. Oh my God.
I mean, does this sound like somebody who's recovered from anything? I mean, I feel like we really need to look into, like, does she have lead pipes in the house? Like, what is in her fucking water?
I know we see it every day, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It's massive. Like, it looks like there's probably like 8 babies in there. She looks like she's going to explode. At one point, I was pondering if I stuck a pin in her stomach, would she deflate? What would happen? I believe after.
I mean, this is. I saw all the angles of her stomach. Like, shut the fuck up. Why don't you cam up, Breezy? Shit.
That or somewhere around that, she uploaded a video. I remember seeing the title, and I'm like, how does she get away with that? So, I'm not going to say the word, but you know the word. She basically uploaded a mukbang and considered that a bee-free day. That's what I'll say, a bee-free day.
A bee-free day, Jesus.
YouTube didn't like it.
Not something we can get around here.
She got a strike from what I'm hearing, a terms of service violation. So the start to her week has been pretty shitty. Her husband told her to shut up. He's been shading her left and right. And then she gets a video removed. So she's trying to play it off like, oh, well, I'll just upload it as a mukbang from now on. And yeah, I think that's a quick summary. I have a thread I really, really want to show you guys, but I'm debating on if I want to do that at the end.
No, you want to do it right now.
This woman right here.
This woman. Does anyone recognize this woman, actually? I know I know Azria pointed this out, but, like, this is apparently, like, somebody from My 600-Pound Life. What she wants you to believe is this is Busy Little Bee. So she's just outright lying here with a completely fucking fake picture being like, oh, you guys know who this is? It's Busy Little Bee. And she's just gonna lie and fucking not even, like, be like, oh, I'm just kidding. This is so-and-so. I just thought it looked like her. She's just gonna straight up lie and say it's Busy Little Bee.
Busy Little Bee.
Busy Little
What
Bee.
she posts on her YouTube channel and Twitter is nothing like what she actually looks like currently.
Well, let me tell you something, Breezy. This isn't what she looks like either, and you know that.
This woman has made it her life's mission, all because she decided she didn't like me one day, to ruin my reputation on here.
She decided to ruin your reputation, or the clownery from you is what ruins your reputation. Like, Breezy is actually circling the drain at this point, and I can tell a bunch of people are kind of, like, not even putting up with it at this point. Does anyone remember Satan, the guy that was, like, calling me a pedo on Twitter? doesn't even go to her channel anymore. He's in Bali's chat sometimes, and I even said something to him, and he's like, "What?" I was like, "You called me a pedo on Twitter." He's like, "Oh, I don't remember that." And I was just like, "Oh, okay, well, whatever." It's like, I don't know who you are. It's like, what are you talking about? You came and found my Twitter.
Right off the bat, like, I make my own mistakes, right? I am not a perfect person, and I will never pretend to be one. I make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, a lot.
However, I have never done anything to this fucking woman. I have not. One day she decided she didn't like me, and then she was friends with, like, Hannibal
Well,
and MASH and all these people at the time. And then they started telling people that I was stealing their work and not giving them credit. And they started telling people I have 37 different sock accounts. And whatever, like at the time, I just like, if people are stupid enough to believe this woman, whatever. But through the years that I've been on YouTube, she's gotten progressively worse in her lies and things that she says. She doesn't even try to tell any.
Can you point out what she has said that is a lie? I would love to know what she said that's a lie. That's all. Just what has she said that's a lie?
Whatsoever. If you go to her Twitter and type in Breezy, she has tweeted about me, posted about me every single day, damn near every single day, that she took a day off here and there for the past several years. It's insane. I don't even want to say luckily, because it's unfortunately for Farrah, but like for a minute I was like, oh, I have this gremlin off my ass. But she decided for whatever reason she didn't like Farrah, and she's doing the same shit she did with me. And I just don't want to watch somebody else.
Which is what? You still haven't even established what she's done other than apparently tweet about you a lot, okay? Name one lie that she's told about you.
Who doesn't deserve that go through it, if it makes sense. So I have a thread about this woman that I would love to show you guys. Do we want to do it now, or do we want to?
I have a thread on Twitter, and it got 9 motherfucking likes.
Do it last. You let me know. Who is this? An advert cut in? Thanks. Oh no. Wow, she looks a little demented, doesn't she? Yeah, that's Busy Little Bee. Hey Nick. Hey Carrie.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear what she just said just then? Yeah, that's Busy Little Bee. Listen.
Yeah, that's Busy Little Bee. Hey Nick. Hey Carrie. Hey Backrooms. Good to see you.
She's just gonna go with it as if that's true. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Nick. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right, so it's gonna be one of those streams. A bunch of shit talking. Booty Beauty sprinkled in there. Oh yeah, and she harassed Paradise Pearl, which she says she didn't do. She tried to convince everybody Paradise Pearl was garlic bread. Now you know how I feel about garlic bread, right?
Except she didn't. What she said was that she was going to look into it, because I think Gaining Ground was the one who said he thought it might be garlic bread or some shit like that. But like, listen, Paradise Pearl was probably Malice Black at the end of the day. Let's be honest.
There's no need to get into it right now.
The AI voice. Come on. Who else would have ran to another channel that was based on AI anything?
Why the fuck would I promote Paradise Pearl if that was garlic bread? Why? It's not garlic bread. But she decided she didn't like Paradise Pearl, therefore it was garlic bread, and tried to run a smear campaign against her too. Unfortunately, Paradise Pearl left YouTube because of this woman and her friends. So
Aww. As
long as we can look at RVs later, Breezy. Oh, you know it. All right, whose old person is this? You need to come around him up. Is that who did that? Busy Little Bee. Some people say she's Teardrop. I'm kind of convinced she's Strawberries. I don't know why, but I don't know. My opinion on Strawberries changes during the day. You know, let's just get into this right now. We'll just do Busy first. Well, I don't want to do her.
I mean, you sure could have fooled me.
Let's see.
You speed her up a little bit.
She has wanted my attention for so many years. We're going to give it to her. This woman is currently crying all over her Twitter about how I allegedly doxed a Foodie Beauty subscriber. However, I'll tell you what I did. I posted Anime's public stuff that came from his own social media accounts, pictures from his own Twitter.
Okay, so allegedly, what Breezy is saying is that there's a guy in Chantal's chat named Anime Sucks, and apparently he's got a thread on the farm somewhere, and Breezy one day randomly decided to claim that he threatened her. As far as I know, there's not been a shred of evidence that she's shown to back this up. I could be wrong about that, but she just randomly decided he's threatening me and has been doxing him on Twitter because, you know, I'm sure she didn't just randomly come across the thread and then decide, oh, I've got all this information. How do I put it out there without, you know, making myself look stupid? I just got to say he threatened me.
His give, send, go, or whatever the fuck.
He constantly sends super chats to Null on his podcast. Yeah. Anime Sucks, right? I thought it was weird he's involved in Girl World. I've never heard of the guy, to be honest. I mean, I've seen the name in the chat, but like, again, remember the terminology here. He threatened me. Threaten you with what? Threaten what? Like, you've got to be a little bit more specific than that. Threaten to make a video about you? Threaten to send you a birthday card? Like, threaten to do what?
It's called GoFundMe. All of this stuff is public. Like, I didn't post anything that isn't already out there, right? I posted some things from Kiwi Farms, which Busy Little Bee loves. She got my docs from Kiwi Farms. She did, and she posted my arrest record all over YouTube, all over Twitter. So I haven't been arrested, you guys. God.
Hold on now. I'm pretty sure, I think it was like 5 minutes ago, I just watched a video of you complaining in 2023 about Shanny talking about your arrest record. Now you're saying Busy Little Bee's the one who put out your arrest record. Go figure. Glitter Snatch, thank you for becoming a member.
I stopped getting arrested shortly before I got sober because I was just tired of it.
Did this idiot just say 10 years? We went from 14 to 10?
So I haven't been arrested, you guys. God. Maybe 10 years? Over 10 years?
Oh.
I stopped.
Maybe 10 years, over 10 years. I don't have the screenshot up anymore. But you've got a few months to go until it's 10 years. I think it was July of 2015.
Getting arrested shortly before I got sober because I was just tired of it. I don't know.
I mean, it was 14 years ago when it was 2023. Now it's 10 years.
Describe it. There's only so many times you want to go to the county jail. It's not fun waking up with a hangover. It's just not. So anyways, I haven't been arrested in a very long time, but all my major charges were in my 20s, right? All of my major things that everybody yelled.
How old is this woman? How old is this woman? Because I could be wrong, but I believe she's 41. She's 40, so her last arrest was when she was 30. Zach's saying 39. I thought she was 41. But I like, oh man.
About are from my 20s. I'm now 42 years old. Busy Little Bee has been arrested far more recently than me. In 2017 and 2023, I believe, for assaulting a peace officer and her husband. She got charged with corporal injury of a spouse.
You gonna show the screenshots? Are you gonna show anything to back this up?
Anyway, so she said, I don't care how terrible of a person, or good morning, I don't care how terrible a person is. Doxing viewers open you up to some really big problems. And now that you've normalized it, don't cry when your viewers are doxed. I don't engage in that shit, but others do, and you've now opened yourself up to that. Congrats, Sleazy. We'll just know the same applies to you.
Did she really just say no you? Breezy, come on. Like, you know, this is why literally somebody just said, nearly 40 acting 15. I mean, your argument was no, but you did too.
I really want to drive home the point that I'm a really small channel with like 11,000 subs. My channel is not vlogs of my life. My family isn't on my channel. My daughter's elbow.
Ma'am, your family's not on your channel. I've heard there are videos of her daughter that were like literally just on her channel, and at one point I believe even her daughter had a YouTube channel. See, I don't know how you do this, Carrie. Keep up with all the damn receipts as you go. July of 2015. So, Breezy, you've got 2 more months before it's been a decade of sobriety. Which even that I don't fucking believe. You're probably still drinking on the side.
Elbow here and there, which Busy has complained about. Left and right. What else? Anyways, I'm a really small channel. My channel isn't about my life. I share some parts of my life as far as my recovery goes because I know somebody out there needs to hear it. But this woman is obsessed with me. A small ass reaction channel who sometimes gets.
Nobody needs to hear the fucking stories that you make up. I think you're actively harming people with your made up bullshit fucking stories about, oh, I was sleeping in the gutters and I fell 40 feet and somehow survived because I was so drunk.
Gets over 1,000 views on a live stream. Like, she isn't well, right? She isn't well. So I said, welcome to Busy's thread. Should we start with her doxing Farah? Or should we start with Busy's recent arrest? So I made an edit of it to prop her.
Ma'am, you were doxing somebody 2 days ago.
Real name off, even though she used to use her real name as her Twitter handle, like her first and last name. Anyway, so she got a resist, obstruct, delay, peace officer.
Oh,
in
okay.
2023.
Okay. We did get some receipts. So you want to tell me Busy Little B beat up a police officer. Can I get an ACAB in the chat?
I'm sorry, those were her charges. Resist, delay, obstruct, and then she got corporal injury on a spouse in 2017. But she won't talk about her arrest. She just wants you to know about mine from my 20s, okay? And then if you ask her about it, she'll tell you that we're not owed that information. But Busy, you weren't owed any of the information that you demanded. And then you started lying when you couldn't get any information. So let me give you a whole backstory. Farah, I don't know if you're in here, but you didn't deserve any part of this whatsoever. Like, Busy decided one day Farah was pretty, so she's got to make her life hell.
You know, Breezy loves to do this little bullshit where she's like, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. You don't deserve this. When the minute fucking somebody comes out and is like, Breezy, no thank you. I don't need it.
And she's doing the same.
Then she's calling the police.
She did to me. Now the thing is, she picked really bad timing before she got away with what she did with me. Because over here we just used to keep our mouth shut and just carry on, right? It was just like, whatever, if they want to talk, let them talk. So anyways, Farah had donated to a GoFundMe, which is none of Busy Little B's business at all. And Farah had used her real name. Busy posted that shit far and wide, looking at this GoFundMe, which again is none of Busy Little B's business. Whose GoFundMe it was, or why the people are donating, right? But she did this whole thing saying the person was lying, that they could get their the medical necessities they were asking for help with covered, and then she was doxing people that donated. So she put Farah's real name out there, but she doesn't consider this doxing. She doesn't. But before you get confused, remember, it's not doxing.
Okay. Why are we all out here donating with our real names and putting our names on the public website in the first place? Is it because we want attention?
Busy does it, but it's doxing if I post a GoFundMe that somebody has already posted.
I mean, you can write anonymous. You can write, my name is Dick and Balls or whatever on these fucking things. Like, I don't know why we're out here using our real names anyway.
By themselves, with their own legal name, right? It's only doxing if Breezy does it. So she said, my last post for the night is for Rage Wookie.
It's not that it's only doxing when Breezy does it. It's just that you still, again, I'm sorry. Let me just ask, does the chat know of of her providing any proof of Anime Sucks doxing her, or I'm sorry, of Anime Sucks threatening her. That was the part that I still couldn't get a clear answer to, was whether Anime Sucks was actually doxing her. Hold on, let me check her community tab. I feel like she posted
needs
something.
attention because Tragic, the lame, will never love her. Gaming Ground didn't ask me to do shit. I posted this. The name is blurred out, aka Farah donated publicly using her legal name, and then she did an I don't care whatever.
AKA Farah.
And here's another tweet. She even reposted herself.
Name
Nice
is
of Farah to
Dildo. So, Panda, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it.
$50 to Tragic for medical expenses when he qualifies for Medicaid. It's none of your fucking business. Do you guys remember when Kalari was in Girl World? I don't know whatever happened to her. Busy Little Bee decided she didn't like Kalari either, okay? And she let everybody know about Kalari's GoFundMes outside of Girl World that had nothing to do with Girl World.
Okay. Hold on, Breezy. I'm pretty sure Olap was the one that found all those goddamn GoFundMes, okay? That's number one. Number two, why are you acting like Busy Little Bee was the only person talking about this? I'm pretty sure Kalari didn't mention her once. Everybody was talking about these fucking GoFundMes, and now you want to sit here and pretend like, I don't know what happened. Ma'am, she had a fucking GoFundMe because she was goddamn constipated after a burrito bowl.
Oh, at all. But she ran that woman out of here. She turned everybody one by one against her. She even included extra GoFundMes that weren't even Kalari.
Well, I mean, it's all Busy's little fault that Kalari's gone. Oh, God.
Right? Kalari did have GoFundMes, but not everyone Busy claimed was actually hers. So that's another person that got ran off by Busy. Unfortunately for her, I'm really fucking stubborn, so I won't be going anywhere. But when I do have the time, I will make threads on you, bitch. I will.
Yeah, I'll try to find it, but Kalari, see, she had a whole litany of GoFundMes, and she embarrassed herself off of the internet. At the end of the day, she's got nobody to blame but herself. She fucking embarrassed herself every goddamn step of the way. Like, she is a certified cow, and, like, I feel like everybody wants her back just because of how much of a goddamn mess she was. But I did cover this, I think, on the Girl World Roulette stream. So let me see if I can find it.
Hey, Lisa, how the F would she know if this situation was real? What a bitch. And, like, I'm not going to go look at Tragic's GoFundMe, but I looked at it briefly, right? I'm not going to take you guys there in the middle of the live stream. But I think it was help in general. Like, he hasn't been able to work because of his health issues, which sound like are legitimate. But even if they're, who the fuck cares? Like, are you donating your money? No, right? Like, and I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying in general. Anybody upset over it, like, it's nobody's business.
Oh, you're saying nobody should be upset over Tragic's GoFundMe? I mean, look, I don't care that much about anybody's GoFundMe. Like, to be perfectly honest, it's up to you whether you fall for it or not. But, like, I think it's totally also up to me if I want to make fun of it. You know what I mean? Like, the GoFundMe was for a burrito bowl. There was a GoFundMe for an animal sanctuary when there were no animals at the sanctuary. And even if there were animals at the sanctuary, it was like a horse and a dog. Like, these were all very laughable things.
Right? If you don't donate, or you can't donate, or you hate the person and don't want to donate, carry on. Who cares? Maybe Farah wanted to do something nice. Like, why is that your business? Why is her legal?
All right, here, I'll show you. Kalari, it was during the Girl World Roulette stream, and I'll link it with the timestamp. But basically, Kalari had a bunch of GoFundMes helping after a health crisis. And Zach is eating tacos right now. Those may be the last tacos you get to eat, okay? Heed her warning. This went on for, like, really long time. Because we had to watch the Jan video, you know.
legal name now known in this community. I mean, I haven't been watching for forever. I'm very new to her. But from what I see, I really like her. You know how you can tell when people are good and bad? Busy will have you
Oh
believing
God, nobody
Farrah keeps
cares.
kittens.
You think I want to take your judgment on who's good and who's bad?
On the weekends for fun, right? She throws puppies like footballs on a Wednesday night. Like that's what Busy will have you believing. Um, but Farrah just doesn't give me that vibe at all. I've talked to her in DM. She's just actually seems like a good person, but Busy will have you believing the worst. Anyways, I just want to say this is fucked up. Who cares who donates where? As long as it's not your $50, like don't worry about it. This is when I get sassy. So since my family was not off limits, I'm just gonna say something. Your man cheats on you, Busy, and that's probably why you hit him and probably why you defend anime.
Oh
By the way,
God.
you need to worry about why your husband has to send his D pic out all over Twitter. Seriously? Like I know you post all over your Twitter. Oh,
Wait, where on Twitter?
Mr. B made me mistake, Mr. B. Bitch, that
I'm kidding. Don't tell me.
man can't stand you. You put hands on him and he has to talk to other
Not in the
women.
chat, at least.
Like he cannot stand you. By the way, this is what another picture of her. Another picture of her.
Bitch, I can't. You
She
know,
lost like 30.
honestly, I couldn't see it because of your stupid ass live with StreamYard watermark. Because you're too goddamn cheap to just pay for fucking StreamYard.
Pounds and think she's a skinny legend. No, I don't feel bad about this. And I
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't even know if that was her or not, but if she lost all of that weight, then she definitely, I mean, she lost a lot of weight from this. I know what Busy actually looks like. And even if it was the same picture you showed, she still lost a lot of weight. What are you talking
about this live stream? Considering
she thinks she's a skinny legend, if she lost all that weight, by definition,
what you've done. And we're going to get to all of that because technically almost every video you've done on your channel is about me and a lie and invading privacy in some way or another. So I know you won't have anything to say
is
about
that
this.
Amy's late?
Anyway, so this
Oh,
is
it's
one
a
of her.
filter?
Okay, I have to give another backstory here. This is going to be fun. Why don't we vape for a minute? So this bitch watches everything I do and she cannot deny this. She cannot say she didn't know about this person.
I mean, you know, Fresh Garb was already trying to draw like bigger, like blow my tits up in some fucking picture of me.
That used to hang out in our community. And one day she came into our chat in the middle of like a fucking reaction. I think it was a mixture of like Scientology, foodie beauty. I don't know. It was like all stuff that had nothing to do with children. Okay. I hope I made that very clear. Vicky comes into the chat and says this, and I don't even want to read it because it makes me so uncomfortable. So if you can see the screen, you can see it. I called her out in
And
that
I said
live
that's
stream,
probably
and I'm like,
what
"That's
she's
inappropriate to
doing.
talk about this in the middle of a foodie beauty reaction."
That's what I meant at
She
least.
decided she hated me, Vicky, and then ran to Busy Little B. I'm showing this to show that these people are fucking weird, right? And Busy knows about this. She also knows about Cyber, another person that used to hang out here. Cyber one day thought it would be cool to text me a rap song she was singing. Mind you, this is a white woman before I continue.
No,
She's
no.
like texting me lyrics and she's rapping and full on saying the N-word.
Oh.
I wasn't okay with that. And I told her that flat out, straight out. And she's like, it's just a song. And then in that moment, you know how you can tell if
You do realize your head moderator for Shanny, who literally just screamed the N-word at somebody multiple times, like within a 30-second period, just N-word, N-word, N-word. You know that you also let Marty up on your panel when he was using a blackface profile picture. You know, you did those things, right? But how dare you say the N-word in a song?
people are teachable or not. Like, it doesn't matter if it's just a song.
Hey,
You remember
Russ.
the lyrics. Like, you white woman. And again, people are going to have a debate. Well, other people say it. No, I don't believe that just anybody should be saying that word, right? I just don't.
Right,
And anyways, when I called her out on it, she got super defensive, blocked me, threw a temper tantrum, then ran to Busy Little B.
But it's okay if you do it, Marty, because have you seen my daughter? She's related to Omarion.
He takes in like the worst of the worst people. Should I continue on? Hey, Sherry. What is wrong with people? Oh gosh, I wish I had all day to get into it. All right, so there's
Oh,
going to
happy
be some
birthday,
parts where I'm going to
Russ.
get really mad. So I guess it's a really good thing that we're going to foodie beauty stuff after this. I guess it's a really good thing.
Oh,
Busy with postings.
shut the fuck up, Breezy. Russ, give yourself a birthday gift and log off tomorrow. But happy birthday.
On her Twitter. And let me just remind you, at one point I was all she talked about until there was Kalari, until there was Farah, until there was Paradise Pearl. It was just me, right? She used to post stuff knowing that everybody knew she was talking about me, stuff about who I'm related to. She would say my city name. Oh, I just got a call from so-and-so city. Oh, I wonder why she's calling. I would never call that woman. I would get a restraining order. I would never call that woman though. So she made a post and said, "Did you know whose baby daddy is related to somebody? If you know, you know." And then she posted a whole thing. I'll just say it. Because of her and because of another fat fuck I can't stand, Isaac. Maybe we'll get into that. I don't know. I'm feeling a certain type of way.
Let's get into it.
It came out, right?
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you exactly how that all came about, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And this video that people say I'm sending pictures of my daughter dancing to people.
Oh, okay. So you didn't do that, right? You didn't send pictures of your daughter dancing to people. That's not right. She sent videos of her daughter dancing.
I'm going to wrap this all into one because just you'll understand why in a second. My daughter was going through a really bad health issue, right? Like she had this, it was like this mass that popped up on her throat overnight. It seemed like overnight. It seemed like one day it was kind of like, okay, that's a little swollen. And then the next day, the best way I could describe it, it was she looked like a frog. So I guess a lot of you
Okay.
probably already know where like I'm going with this health stuff.
I don't know where you're going with all of this. Your daughter was sick and you need to tell us in detail about it, which I find fucking disgusting. But go on.
So they did an ultrasound on her throat. We had to go to Children's Hospital. Like all kinds of tests were being done. It turned out my daughter had a thyroid condition. She was hyperthyroid. And she was losing weight too, but like it wasn't drastically at a time. It was more like she's not losing weight.
Why is she doing this? Because you expect her to respect the privacy of her daughter? I mean, this is what she does. She sits here and screams about, stop talking about my child, stop talking about my child, while she sits here and tells you, we went to Children's Hospital and she was throwing up, she was losing weight, she was doing this, or she looked like a frog. Like, I mean, do you not consider that you might be, I don't know, embarrassing your child a little bit?
She couldn't put weight on, is what I'll say. Really skinny, couldn't put on weight. Anyways, so we end up finding out through, thank God for Children's Hospital, like she has a thyroid condition, she has to be on medication for it, and because of her thyroid, like she now has an autoimmune disease that I guess go hand in hand. Like I had to learn about all this stuff. And during this time, I'm trying to pull off live streams and go to Children's Hospital. Yo, mom.
What the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Mama is saying, oh, Breezy's leaving her daughter to go or to play with Barbies while she's out drunk. Oh, Breezy's doing this again. Oh, Breezy's drunk tonight. And I DM'd him.
Okay. I don't think anybody said that. I think what people were saying to you is that you were online watching and sniping and watching Foodie Beauty day in and day out, all day, every day, Foodie Beauty. And they were saying she probably doesn't spend any time with her daughter because she's too busy covering Foodie Beauty 24/7. I'm guessing that's what people were saying to you.
Yo, mama. And I'm like, please stop talking about my child. Like, I'm coming to you as a mother. And he was saying all this stuff. Like, I ignore her.
So you told him, please stop talking about my child, even though he was talking about you. But okay.
She has no love. Like, I don't know. It was just like all this stuff that like really got to me at the time. So I DM'd him. And I'm like, please stop talking about my daughter. Like, she is so loud. She has the biggest family. All this stuff. And then like, I sent this video. And so I'm saying this to clear it up. I sent a video of her dancing at a party it was like the cha-cha. Or no, it was a Cupid shuffle. It was the Cupid shuffle. It was a bunch of people. It wasn't a sexy dance. It wasn't anything like this. I'm like, my daughter is sick right now. Like, do you see this girl? Like, please stop talking about her online. And then he swore he was going to stop. Never did. Spun it.
So you wanted him to stop talking about your daughter, and in the process of doing so, sent him a video of your daughter dancing because she's so sick. Does this make sense to goddamn anybody? My daughter was sick, and I wanted to prove to yo mama that my daughter can dance. What? I mean, I'm serious. Does this make any fucking sense on any planet? Now, does anyone think this is a lie? Because yo mama covered this, and he decided to show the DMs. Hold on, I gotta put on my breezy voice. The low BAC voice. So what I'm about to tell you has to stay between us, because no one on here knows this or can know this. Please, if this is the only thing you ever listen to, you cannot ever repeat this, okay? And he says, okay. So my baby daddy, just call him B. His nephew is Omarion. It's a running joke that I always had a crush on Omari, but did it ever get better but did even better and got his uncle. We all joke about it. It's well known Omari has beef with Mario. At least we all know about it in our fam. I'm going to show Omari your video of Mario's song. I have proof they're related if I need to show you, and plenty of pics of him at family cookouts. No one knows he's family, as I wanted to grow my channel on my own and not use his name. Oh, how's that working out for you, Breezy? Did just being Omarion's aunt by marriage today, I don't think that would have flowed better. I don't think that would have gotten you more subs. But like I said, if you need proof, I have it. You can actually see my daughter on Omari's IG. If this ever gets out, Jovan, I'm kicking your butt. Oh, damn, that's amazing. I think he would find your song funny. LOL, you should do an Omarion cover. B2K was an incredible group. Please never share this. No, you good. And then she shares the video. Now, listen, I these were the only two screenshots that I grabbed from Yo Mama's stream. And obviously, I don't want to see this fucking video. You're fucking sick, Breezy. But, like, I don't know. Yo Mama, did you tell her, like, what the fuck is wrong with you sending me this fucking shit? I'm gonna get put on a list? So you sent a video of your daughter dancing to prove that she was related to Omarion, so that you could prove you're in the Omarion family. What the fuck is wrong with you, Breezy? What's worse is she also sent this to Isaac Guest, which, again, this is why it makes sense that, she immediately wanted to defend Anja for sending photos of her children to Cyrax. Now it makes a lot more sense.
Into Breezy sending me sexual videos of her daughter. The Cupid shuffle is not sexual. And
mind you, nobody said this was a sexual video. They said it was her daughter dancing.
just trying to get him to see, I guess, as a parent. Now, and again, this was stupid on my part, but I was trying to get him to see it as a parent. Like, look at this girl, happy right now, surrounded by family and love. Like, she's not left alone. She's struggling right now. Let us get through this. Anyways, and so when Isaac Guest came into the picture, he decided he was going to take on Girl World. I never asked him to. I'm getting to the point in this tweet, don't worry.
Yeah.
Never asked him to. He decided he wanted to cover Foodie Beauty. He was going to do it.
Watch again. It's just it's fascinating to see how fucking dumb she is.
He needed to do cleanup around here, I guess. Whatever else.
Yeah.
In
other words, she wanted to get Isaac to go after everybody that goes after her in Girl World.
Asked me, like, what about Yo Mama? Like, what's going on with that? I told him what he had personally done to me. Isaac went and checked out the streams and I guess decided he didn't like him either. Anyways.
So you decided to sick Isaac Guest, the goddamn degenerate that had, correct me if I'm wrong, his kid on a video with a dildo. And you wanted to sick Isaac Guest on Yo Mama, right? Okay.
She was like, send me everything that you've DM'd him, da-da-da-da-da. And like, this is the video I sent that he's trying to make it sound like this is a sexual video. And I have screenshots of all of this. If I need to make an Isaac thread, I fucking will. I don't care.
So, just like Kai Bella, who can't fucking goddamn crop out the penis picture when she sent those DMs to Isaac Guest, Breezy decided to include the video that she sent to Yo Mama just so that she can say, hey, Isaac, look, this is the video I sent to him. And obviously it's not sexy, right? He could have done without the video, I'm sure. Stop sending videos of your kid dancing to people. This was last year. This wasn't years ago. This was last year. You did that shit again? Stop. All of you, stop. Just don't even take pictures of your children, okay? Let them do it when they're adults.
Here. So I have proof of all of this. So then because Isaac got blocked and rejected and his big ego hurt, he too ran with what Yo Mama said. Oh, Breezy sent videos of her daughter. So anyways.
You did! You did! You just admitted that you did!
That part's covered. These people also found out because of whoever was in the picture about who I was related to. It was a big group of people, mind you. Big group of people. So they started posting it. And then Busy started running with, because the person has made a song with Diddy that he's also involved in the...
Who posted what? I've never seen this video. Who posted what?
Diddy crimes. You will not see my family member anywhere involved in that. And you're disgusting, Busy Little B. You're disgusting for even trying to push that narrative.
You're disgusting, Busy Little B. How dare you? How dare you say he had something to do with Diddy?
She was doing all this too, and like more and more Diddy stuff was coming out, like the baby oil, like all this stuff was coming out about Diddy. And then she's like, do you know who Breezy's baby daddy is related to? Do you know? If you know, you know what Diddy's doing right now. If you know, you know. That's her fucking thing. I hate it. Anyway, so I can't stand her, and me being nice is over and done with. It's been over. It's been over for a long time. Frankly, I just didn't care about all the other stuff, but when she starts coming, it's never going to stop with her, and it's getting more and more vile. So it's either I start calling her ass now and correct every fucking lie. Busy, there's a lot. I have a paycheck stub I can post. You keep saying I never had a job outside the home. When my
listen, Breezy, if you would do that, if you would address all this bullshit from Busy Little B just one at a time and just show us, because I know you're going to lie. And I know you're just going to make up a bunch of bullshit, and I just think it would be entertaining as fuck to watch you do all of that instead of obsessing over Chantal every day. Because, I mean, Chantal's not doing any of this to you. What did she do to you? She called you boozy? Get over it. Grow up, you fucking loser.
Channel was demonetized. I worked at a veterinary hospital. Your new friend Cyber knows that. She does. She knows what hospital I worked at the time. I don't work there anymore, so I don't fucking care. But when I was demonetized, I did. She also says that my baby daddy's family doesn't talk.
Wait a minute. I forgot about this.
I worked at a veterinary hospital. Your new friend Cyber knows that. She does. She knows what hospital I worked at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't work there anymore, so I don't fucking care. But when I was
She worked at a veterinary hospital.
demonetized, I did.
When she was demonetized, she worked at a veterinary hospital. For the 90 days she was demonetized, she wants us to believe she was working at a vet hospital. Okay. Okay, Breezy. I'm sure you did.
My baby daddy's family doesn't talk to me. I see them every weekend. If they don't talk to me, how were they walking by the fucking video anyways? Like,
I don't think I don't
Ow.
think anybody could even stand to talk to you, to be honest.
This is more of her
I can barely listen to you.
this call from, and she posted my city name. But again, this was in 2023. This shows you how far back she goes. So during this time, every tweet was about me. Everybody knew what she was talking about. I've never called you busy. I don't have 37 different stock accounts, which you claimed were traceable by an IP. None of that. In fact, I invite anybody who needs to, legal-wise, to take my laptop, cell phone, everything. They could check have I ever contacted this woman? No. Have I ever emailed her? No. How many stock accounts do I have? They can click on all my social media and see, right? Busy Little Bee is the reason certain reactors have had to leave YouTube. She is evil, and she's gotten away with so much for so.
Who? I'm sorry. Who the fuck has Busy Little Bee run off of YouTube? Name one person. Kalari is not an answer. Everybody ran Kalari off of goddamn YouTube, okay? Kalari ran herself off of YouTube. I already did this bit. But name one person. Paradise Pearl. She didn't do anything. God.
So long. Like, honestly, she'd make a great cow, though. She would. So you always know what's going to happen with Busy Little Bee. She causes
She'd make a great cow.
a shit show, lies about a creator. They finally stand up for themselves and then post actual receipts on her. Then she'll have a health emergency. I'm telling you how it's going to go right now. She's going to have a health emergency, right? Something will be broken. She'll stop walking again. She'll be blind again. This is literally all the things she said. Every time she gets called out, I think she was fighting with garlic bread, and like in the span of like a week, she had a seizure, went blind, I don't know, broke her foot. It was like a lot of shit, right? But it's always followed by a nature post. Always. So she gets called out because she stirs up a bunch of shit. People fling it back at her. Then she's going blind. Her ass fell off. Her teeth fell out. Whatever. The honeybee that she raised.
You know, speaking of going blind, I've been noticing my vision's been kind of like fading here lately. And I decided to get those blue light glasses that Busy Little Bee suggested, and they're actually pretty nice.
Died. I don't know. All kinds of stuff, right? And then it'll be like, oh, but this is Lake Tahoe. It's just how it goes. And then I said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I have never contacted that woman in any shape or way, shape, or form. I have only asked her publicly to stop lying about me, my family, etc. But many years later, here we are.
Yeah.
I'm asking you again.
I think I've got like a really bad astigmatism going, and so I think that's what's going on. But it's been helping me out a bit, at least with the screen.
Stop lying. Stop lying. It's really, really simple.
Stop lying. Imagine this woman just ran through all these fucking lies, and she has the nerve to say, stop lying. You stop it. No, you.
Here's another thing I'd like to show you. So at one point, she was wearing this cross iron shirt that people were talking about.
The cross iron shirt. So Busy Little Bee had some shirt that was like, I don't know. I think she said it was her grandfather's. Mind you, her grandfather that she didn't beat up. Unlike Breezy. And it had like some iron cross on it, and they're trying, oh, it's Nazi shit or some shit. It was like some biker t-shirt. And instead of even acknowledging that she didn't know about it, they wanted to make it a whole she's a Nazi kind of thing. And it's like, I don't fucking goddamn care. I mean, I grew up around like kids wearing fucking t-shirts with the Confederate flag on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm numb to this kind of bullshit. Like, you played Mike Tyson's Punch Out with your grandfather. That's a hell of a lot juicier to me than some stupid ass t-shirt.
They were saying that it symbolizes, I guess, racism.
Maybe
Something
that's
about this
just
specific
me.
cross, right? I can't remember where the picture is now. If I find it, I can post it.
So you don't even know. You don't even know. Some kind of racism, something. Meh.
If somebody has it, you can send it to me.
It's a Holocaust thing, isn't it?
Symbolizes that, like, racism, and she's like, "Oh, this came from my biker club." So she says that she's not racist, but I want to show you this. So at one point, I got curious on this YouTube career, and I started searching Tila Tequila. Okay. I don't know. It's what I do. Okay. So I searched Tila Tequila. I wanted to see what was going on with her, if she was still hot. At one point, I used to think she was really hot. I don't know. I can't describe it. I just did. Okay. Okay. So I just got curious, and I found her YouTube channel, and oh my God. I mean, maybe I wasn't paying that close attention to her before because I just thought she was really hot, but I don't remember her being so actually fucking insane and disgusting. And those are my thoughts, and I'm allowed to have them. She hates Black women for whatever reason. Tila Tequila does not like them, and she makes long rants. I don't even want to say the shit that she says, but it's actually disgusting.
Okay.
I don't know how her YouTube channel is still up. Now, I haven't checked it in a long time. Maybe she's done a complete change, and now I don't know. Maybe she has. I highly doubt it, though. And she thought that she was God's wife or Jesus's wife, and that he comes down and has sex with her.
Okay. Breezy, is what you're trying to say that you're going to try to sell me a story that Tila Tequila is racist, okay? Fine. But that means Busy is racist for defending Tila Tequila when you were calling her out without any like real context behind this. What was she defending her for? What were you calling her out for? Were you calling her out for the racism? I mean, what are you even on about? It's the racist by association shit again.
And buys her expensive items like watches and bags, and I don't know, she's weird now. Okay, that's the best way I can describe it. She'll post her hair and say it's better than any Black woman's wig, things like that, right? But I'm just saying the stuff that I can actually repeat, okay? So I was calling Tila Tequila out for being racist. I just was, and Busy didn't like it and started making videos telling me to leave her alone. I don't think racism has a place in this world anymore. I just don't. I don't think there's really any excuse for it.
Highlighting Tila's psychotic break.
People can do better. They just can. And if anything, if they refuse to do better, I don't think that they should get paid to do it on social media, right? There's so many different people of different skin colors on YouTube. And like, I just think, okay, I'll talk about me, how it hits close to home, because coming from a white woman, this probably doesn't mean much, right? Like, I'll just say it flat out. Like, but I'll tell you how Tila Tequila affects me. I would be heartbroken if my daughter stumbled across her YouTube page for whatever reason and had to hear about how ugly and nasty Black women were.
No, imagine if your daughter stumbled across your page and had to find out how ugly and nasty fat women are, and then she develops an eating disorder because of that. Does that ever cross your mind, Breezy? That that kind of shit exactly can happen?
I would be heartbroken. Somebody called my daughter the N-word once, and the actual heartbreak in her eyes, like, she wasn't okay for like 3 days.
Oh, please.
And I'm just saying this honestly.
She wasn't okay for 3 days? I refuse, like, honestly, I think your daughter's probably more mature than you are. So I refuse to believe that she was really put out of business for 3 days over being called the N-word, okay? I mean, that sounds like something you would call the fucking police for, but I don't think 3 days, really?
So, like, maybe I felt like it was my part to call this woman out and get more eyes to her YouTube channel. Maybe that's how I felt as a mother. And I know people make fun of me when I talk about my biracial daughter. Like, it's a whole thing Busy makes fun of me for. But my eyes have been open since having a biracial kid. It's true. It's true. It's almost like you live in this bubble and you don't see anything else that goes on. And then now I'm experiencing things through her eyes.
Oh, my
She's
God.
an innocent 12-year-old, right?
I mean, she's living the biracial experience through her daughter. Are you joking right now with this shit? Are you really about to sit up here and do a goddamn soapbox when the only thing people were pointing out was that you put fucking hashtag biracial daughter in your fucking post, which I don't even know why you would do that. What's the market for that, Breezy?
Still look at her like she's gonna steal things sometimes. That's not right. So why should this stuff be anywhere in this world, let alone on YouTube where lots of kids are, right? Anyways, just fuck you, Busy. Fuck you.
What the hell made you think that you're gonna stop Tila Tequila for the safety of your daughter? Are you fucking joking right now? There is nobody, goddamn nobody on this website that weaponizes your daughter anywhere near the amount that you do, because nobody does it except you.
You. For so many years, you have gaslit me, seriously, telling people I lie. I don't have receipts. I'm making shit up. Well, let me tell you something, Busy. You're currently lying saying that anime on your Twitter. Go ahead and delete it if you want. I already got the screenshot. You're saying I'm lying. That anime didn't DM me. And that if I had the proof, I would post it. Well, you fucking asshole. It all happened in real time on my live stream. Why are you pretending like you didn't know? You watch everything I do. He said in Foodie Beauty's chat, Breezy, tell Breezy she should check her DMs. And I did, and there he was. I read whatever popped up on this live stream. I was tempted to respond back to him in 2 seconds, and then he ended up blocking me. I blocked him, and the DMs went away. I don't know what to tell you, but it happened in real time. This smear campaign isn't going to work anymore. There's plenty of things.
Wait. Is this the anime suck shit? Hold on.
He was. I read whatever popped up.
Hold
Oh,
on.
you fucking asshole. It all happened in real time. You're saying I'm lying. That anime didn't DM me.
Okay. They're saying I'm lying, anime didn't DM me. So this is about anime sucks, the person she was doxing, and she still can't fucking prove that he threatened her in any way.
And that if I had the proof, I would post it. Oh,
okay.
You fucking asshole. It all happened in real time on my live stream. Why are you pretending like you didn't know? You watch.
Then, baby, pull up the live stream and show us
everything I do. He said in Foodie Beauty's chat, Breezy, tell Breezy she should check her DMs. And I did, and there he was. I read whatever popped up on this live stream. I was tempted to respond back to him in 2 seconds, and then he ended up blocking me. I blocked him, and the DMs went away. I don't know what to tell you, but it happened in real time. This smear campaign isn't going to work anymore. There's plenty of things.
You didn't think to take a screenshot? I mean, come on, Breezy. This is your job. Give me a goddamn break. You didn't think to take a goddamn screenshot of this shit? It's 2 buttons on your goddamn phone. Jesus.
To not like me for, but I'm done with your fucking lies.
I'm done with your lies. Bitch, you've got to be kidding me. You're done with everyone's lies, yet you're the one who can't prove a goddamn thing you're saying.
Done with your bullshit. You appear to be a racist, and you appear to sympathize with horrible, horrible people. Let's see. This is just because I'm petty as fuck and I need a nicotine break. I may want to clear up some of these lies, but let me just get this rolling. If you go to her Twitter and just type in Breezy, let me just show you what comes up, and then I will be vaping after this. I mean, during this. I should have music.
Yes, take a look at all of Breezy's lies.
Innocent. Busy is a racist. This is a known fact. As a biracial woman myself, it still hurts when people talk about Black women. And I could see why. And it must suck when you think you're in a safe space and it pops out of nowhere, right? You think you're safe in a bubble on YouTube, but then it's fucking.
Did she really say it sucks, doesn't it? I know, it's so rough for us biracial women out here.
In your face. That's how it was with Tila Tequila. Her platform was disgusting and awful. Again, I don't know if it's changed, but I don't think so. Oh, God. If you're mad at her right now, I still have more to get into. I'm wondering if I should come back to this, because how far? No, let's just keep going. It might be a long stream, you guys. Oh, she keeps lying too. It's just the stupidest stuff. Like, honestly, you can go back through her tweets and catch her one by one. She's saying that
Notice how she's not stopping to read any one of them or address any specific one of them. She's just like, here's the tweets, look at them, just like showing the evidence against herself.
I did some interview with BBW Veronica, that I did like a panel with BBW Veronica and tried to prove that Foodie Beauty was doing feeder corn. I've never done an interview with BBW Veronica. I've posted her tweets. And
no, but you did the corn dog incident, didn't you? You did the corn dog bullshit, didn't you?
Shared them, but it's just the weird stuff she lies about. A lot of people don't like BBW Veronica right now, so she's like, Breezy worked with her. I didn't. Of course it would. She's another Yo Mama. Hey, Tina. Even original with this approach, yeah. I truly believe that TT suffered from some kind of mental illness or brain damage because her personality now compared to when she was famous is insane to me. No excuse, just an observation. I mean, maybe she did. Something
I
happened
swear to
her.
God, I've been
Something
seeing
happened to her
April
for her to become so
2025 for the
hateful.
longest time.
I mean,
She's not proving anything.
I'm very much aware that people have to hear and see racism every day, so I'm trying not to make it that place. But I mean, I'm not even going to repeat it. Just if you get curious, go look through any of her posts. I just don't want this to be a place where anybody has to hear that hate. But she said some of the most fucking vile shit I have ever heard in my life. Mind you, let me remind you actually. I used to watch music with Marty content. I did. I thought it was a good time. I don't know what that says about me, but I thought it was funny the way
It's probably just you being a hypocrite.
people trolled Cyrax. I did, and I don't know. Maybe that makes me more human. Anyways, where was I going with this? I had a point. Oh, so Tila, I mean, and I've seen and heard some shit over in that community, even being in the Marty Discord, right? Even being in the Marty Discord, I've seen some things, but like Tila Tequila takes the cake. She really does. Anyways, what do you care about that? It's like 3 minutes and 40 seconds long. It's all me here. We're in the middle. Let me show you. I'm trying to get through this because I know a topic with Busy that I have to say is.
I've seen April 2025. I've seen February 2025. You're not going to point out or just try to disprove a single one of these, are you?
A minute. Oh, I guess it's still.
Like, why are you just showing us her tweets?
Oh, Breezy does the same. Her audience funded her weird-ass fire hygiene bags that she filmed her daughter for and virtue signaled at the same time, posting her Porto's order where fires were still raging. But don't worry, guys, she deleted that post because she felt bad. Fake bitch. I never asked anybody for help with the bags we did. It became a thing in my Discord. One person wanted to put money into what I was already going to do. And then like more people, then a second person DM'd me, a third person, a fourth person. I never came to my channel and said, I need money to help the people in California. I didn't. And Busy, you're such a fucking bitch. You actually made a tweet saying that I was sitting on my ass not doing anything. You said, during the fires in Northern California, you worked in a soup kitchen.
Hold on. She didn't say that you went and asked your audience to fund this. She just said your audience funded her weird-ass fire hygiene bags. That's all she said. And your audience did, according to you, decided to get involved.
You were like, but Breezy sitting there crying on her live stream. I eventually get into action once the shock was over. And I think it was all like within 48 hours. It's not like a week went by and I was watching shit burn down, or like a month. And I was like, oh, think people could use some deodorant today. Like I was pretty much on that 2 days later. So I was sitting on my ass not doing anything, but when I do something, I'm asking people to fund it, and it's all for show. I filmed my daughter's arm.
It's definitely all for show. It's definitely all for show. That part's definitely true.
Because my daughter was a part of this. Whether anybody likes that or not, my daughter put the bags together.
Oh, no, apparently both parts are true. Thank you, Cam.
My daughter made a shopping list of the stuff we needed. Anyways, fuck this bitch. She's making me more mad. So anyways, more.
Oh my God.
4 minutes of basically.
Are we done?
Actually, it is all me.
Are we done?
Breezy.
Are we done?
Now I get why your husband cheats. You don't pay any attention to him. You're worried about a person.
She managed to make it back to December of 2024. Look at all that. A whole fucking, 5 months? Sweet.
You. And I didn't hate you before. I didn't know you. But you're seriously like herpes. You're herpes. That's the best way to describe it. Okay, so this is the part where I'm going to get mad. I'm actually surprised I've held myself together. So I got blamed for Salah's nudes being shared, right?
Yes. I still think it's you.
And for a long time, I wouldn't even talk about this or address this because I didn't want to deal with the person, even though he was a fucking liar, even though he did stuff to me I didn't deserve, all because I blocked him. It was just worth it to keep my peace. I had moved on, you know, I
3 people had Salah's dick. Okay? My understanding, 3 people had it. Breezy, Kybella, and Isaac Guest. Kybella didn't leak the dick pic in the first place, so why would she randomly decide to do it now? But is she suspect? Of course. But I mean, she did leak it to Isaac, so either way, she's just as guilty. So either way, if you rule her out, that leaves Isaac and Breezy. And as much as Isaac's a piece of shit, I mean, again, it doesn't matter to me. They were all 3 involved in this. As much as Isaac probably could have and probably might have done it, I think it would be very easy to believe that Breezy sent the picture to one of her mods, like Satan, and told him, hey, go make an account on Twitter and post this shit, and I'll fucking signal boost it. I mean, let's be real here.
I fell in love. I didn't want this guy coming around, but I don't really fucking care anymore. Like, I'm not afraid of him anymore. So this is what happened. Bella was talking to Isaac Guest because she wanted to come on and expose Foodie Beauty, right? So she sent him Salah's nudes. All the DMs that Salah sent her, Bella sent to Isaac.
Right.
I had ignored him for like a day and a half because towards the end, he was just too much drama. Like and he can't deny this. I asked specific times, like, stop involving me in this stuff. Like, I don't really care about this stuff. Like, you're involved in too much shit. Like, I don't know. He would always rage about Charlie Chill and like just people like that.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a goddamn second that you were getting fucking these DMs with Salah and you were like, stop it with all this. I don't care. It's weird.
And it was always something going on. There was another person, I can't remember, Mr. T. I don't remember now, right? I don't know. All these people I don't care about. He was always fighting with all these people. Anyways, I didn't talk to him for like a day and a half, and I think he wanted a response from me. So he was like, I think he said, hey,
oh, she's talking about Isaac, and then she's talking about Kybella.
And then he sent me Salah's pic that Bella sent him. He asked me to edit it because he was going to post it up on his live stream. That picture never left my phone. I had it a while before it started coming out on Twitter.
Right.
I had it before, I guess.
And after Isaac started exposing you and shit, you certainly didn't have a reason to be angry enough to post it yourself, right?
Bella started sending it to other people. Or Isaac did, wanting it to look like I was sending it out.
Well,
anybody can check.
yeah. Then maybe you shouldn't have admitted that he sent it to you. Or did you just want to make sure everybody knew that you had the picture before anybody else did? Again, your desperate cries for attention, you tell on yourself with it all the time.
Check my phone. I did not revenge corn Salah because that's what Busy calls it. She like says far and wide, I revenge corn Salah. Foodie Beauty even repeats it. But this is basically what she was going based on, right? So she had this DM from Miss.
Well, Breezy, you want to know what? Even if you didn't do it, you did do it to Chantal, and you did it on your live stream, and I fucking caught that shit on my live stream. That's also in that Girl World Roulette stream.
By the way, if you're in my Discord, this is the only
that
time
was a crazy week.
Whole time. This is the only time I'm going to ask
the link?
Please speak up for me, because Busy has been running with on Twitter.
Let me just show you guys this shit. All right, next wheel. Let me show you this shit. I had to fucking censor it. She deleted the stream right after.
Oh.
Cause you some sort of injury. Blame her, okay?
Womp womp.
I love you, Aaron. All right, so there's.
I had to blur it.
Imagine waking up next to that in the morning. Like, I would never want to wake up again. I just wouldn't. All right. I had to put baloney over her nips, but she used to take these photos. I put a tumbleweed.
Now, in case you had trouble understanding what she just said there, First of all, this is her tits, and they're covered with baloney. And then there is a, by the way, all of these are saved to her phone. On this picture, her vagina's out, and she put a tumbleweed over her vagina. But I never did revenge porn. What are you talking about? Jesus fucking Christ, this monster. Hi, mood poisoning. How are you doing?
I dropped Salah's nudes in my Discord. I wouldn't do.
Yeah, no, those were Foodie's OnlyFans pictures, because apparently it's not revenge porn if you made money off of it or so. I don't know. I don't quite understand this. Like, you can't just drop somebody's nudes and be like, oh, what do you mean? I found it. I just did a Google search. Well, I mean, I could dox everybody with a Google search, but like, I don't think, you know, I don't think many people would like me if I did that.
Do that. My Discord is a place for us all to hang out. Like, I'm not going to drop nudes in there and get it banned or whatever else. I just wouldn't do that. Like, everything I am going to do, I do on my YouTube channel.
You do all the revenge porn you're gonna do on your YouTube channel. Good for you, Bree. And then delete the VOD right after.
And I think most of you guys know that for right now. But Busy's been saying I dropped Salah's nudes in my Discord and shared them out on Twitter. And she's been sharing this DM around where Miss T said Breezy dropped the pic on her sock account. Told me to spread it far and wide. I didn't. I knew it wasn't you. So it was Breezy or Isaac. Let's think logically.
But you sure knew it was the dick when you saw it, didn't you?
For 1 second. Who's more likely to do it? Isaac, who already revenge corned me because I decided I didn't want anything to do with his ass? Flat out?
Hey, anyone wanna vote in the chat? Press 1 if you think Breezy would have done it, or 2 if you think Isaac Guest would have done it.
Like, is it more realistically Isaac or me?
Yeah.
And Miss T, why would I
huh?
Miss T has already like came out and said this, but like we never talked in DMs really before that. So like why would I DM you? On a side note, I'm not trying to make you feel bad and be like, this is Breezy from her sock account. Please spread it far and wide. Anyways, but they were saying this other account too was me, Foodie Beauty's emotional support.
Like I said, I wouldn't put it past Isaac Guest to do it, but at the same fucking time, I have evidence of her literally doing revenge porn at least once. So,
Carrot, they are clearly not me. I don't know how else to say it. I speak a very certain way. I think they're in the UK somewhere. Anyways, so a fake bad boy tragic said Jennifer is also a revenge pornographer. Breezy was given the pic of Salah's peen from Isaac Guest, and she gave it to Emo Carrot 40, who distributed it in DMs. I never gave it to them.
That's true. That's actually a good point in mood poisoning, is he did admit to sending Chantal's nudes to Lolcow Live when she was on there. So he does have a track record too. That's true. They both do it, exactly. Poor Breezy, size 15 feet, surfboard silhouette, linebacker shoulders, hamburger helper sized hands, thin hair, crazy eyes, giant nose, pepperoni titties. They're what was it again? It's pepperonis with Vienna sausages coming out.
And then Busy said, yep, this is what Breezy was trying to deflect from getting exposed by Isaac and her sending him a video of her child dancing along with what she called hot pics. Anyway, so there's a point to this. Miss T ended up.
Wait. So what she called? Hold on. You're doing this, Breezy. Getting exposed by Isaac Guest and her sending him a video of her child dancing along with what she called hot pics of herself. Okay? Meaning that she wasn't saying that the video of your child dancing was hot pics. The hot pics was you taking your fucking, the picture of your fucking flat ass in the butterfly mirror.
Oh, there's a point to this. Miss T ended up, I saw them talking about these pics in a thread, right? And so I popped in and I said, I didn't share Salah's pic. Bella sent it to Isaac Guest, who sent it to me. I never shared the pic out. They did. Take any issue you have up with them. And then Miss T says, Breezy, it wasn't you. And this was on 5/18/25. Breezy, it wasn't you. I listened to someone and didn't vet the information as I should have.
Bitch, can you pay for StreamYard so I can actually read the message myself?
This was a misunderstanding and had nothing to do with you. I apologize for jumping the gun and blaming you. I was pissed I was being blamed and someone told me you had 37 stock accounts they verified by IP address, but they are no longer on Twitter or YouTube, so I won't name them publicly. I apologize for putting that on you because I know how it feels getting blamed for something you didn't do.
I don't believe you, Miss T. Fuck you.
I'm going to read to you my thoughts on this. I feel very strongly. I said, Busy, you need to stop telling everyone I shared Salah's nudes. You also owe me a public apology. For the longest time, you have shared tweets and I meant DMs from Miss T claiming I shared the nudes. As your proof, I have never shared Salah's nudes. They were sent to me after Bella sent them to Isaac. She sent Salah's pics out to multiple people. You will not find one place I shared them or one person who got them from me. Isaac shared my nudes out. It feels violating, disgusting. You have taken away from what Isaac did to me.
He did not share. See, this is what gets me about this. And this is, again, why I question whether Isaac would have put that. Maybe he would have put that picture out. But, again, he apparently saw her fucking, her titties and never leaked that shit. Okay? And that's the thing. He didn't leak that shit. All we ever got out of him was the fucking picture of your flat ass in the fucking Hooter shorts in the fucking butterfly mirror. Breezy, stop trying to make yourself a victim every goddamn time.
Me by blaming me for something everyone else did. Here is a tweet from Miss T.
It feels violating, disgusting.
Apologizing to me. I said, I expect an apology, Busy. Chop, chop. I do. Because, not an apology,
chop.
Busy. I will say this. It was so fucking hard for me when a big, disgusting, sleazy man shared these pictures out of me on his community posts.
Ma'am, you wanted to suck his pee, and you said you wanted to suck his pee while he fucking reacted to Foodie Beauty or some shit.
He ended up with them. Busy Little Bee ended up with them. So it's all because he was rejected. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. I feel like at one point, I wanted to be the person who looked past, wait, I'll say it flat out. Like, I wanted to be the person who was like, see, like, I'll give him a chance. Even though he clearly, like, he couldn't deal with my lifestyle. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's very active. I do a lot with my family. Like, I just wanted to be the person who looked past it, right? And at first I thought this man was funny. And he talked about God and how much he loved church. And I shared with him how I had religious trauma. But, like, how I'm very supportive of when my daughter wants to go. And then, like, it was so weird how he just, like, flipped. He just turned disgusting one day. Like, I don't know. I guess it's one of those things where when you first meet people, you meet the representative, like the people who are on their best behavior, who have manners. You know, that's the best way I could describe it. So I guess I met the representative. And then this dude ended up being a nightmare. I blocked.
She's talking about Isaac. Did Isaac come to her saying he loved Jesus and shit?
Him. And my pictures are shown all over YouTube. He could have just moved on. Like, he could have just moved on. So after my ass gets exposed, Isaac's threatening to contact my baby daddy's family, my mom, all this stuff. Then I get like basically the worst storm of hate poured down on top of me, being accused of sending Salah's nudes out. So I have no business crying because I did it to somebody else. I didn't do it to Salah, Busy. You owe me a public apology, and I want it soon.
You did it to Foodie.
I want it soon. May your day, your week, your month, your year be full of the shit that you've piled onto other people who didn't deserve it. You always talk about how karma is going to be epic. Oh, their karma is going to be this. Your karma is going to be terrifying. You should probably get right with everybody right now. Everybody.
Womp womp.
Andrew, thank you so much. I love your personality. I love your members. I think you are strong and beautiful, and you make me want to go eat a porthouse. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's so good. By the way.
Oh, guys, go to your local Portos. Oh, it's so good. Oh.
I think I got Portos when, like, what else was I supposed to eat? For one thing, everybody was outside or with their eyes glued to the TV, or for if you lived in my city, we were all watching from our backyards. Like I had to eat. I had to
All
eat.
right. Yeah, no, when she brings up Portos, like, it's over. You're fucking disgusting, Breezy. You're fucking goddamn disgusting. Anyway, that's all I had for Breezy. I told you guys this was going to be a short one. Do you guys want to see what Salty Crab's bitching about? You're going to enjoy this, okay? You're going to enjoy this, okay? Or else. So Salty Crab is just your run-of-the-mill Amberlynn reaction channel. It's not even worth an introduction, to be honest.
So you know how Zach used to do those like farewell things? What if I came on here? Dearly beloved, we are here today because Zachary Michael's channel is dying.
Now, tell me that was not fucking great, okay? So, apparently Amberlynn did one of her members-only live streams, and she made fun of the fact that Zachary Michael's channel is dying, okay? Now, I realize I haven't updated you all on Zachary Michael because he's fucking annoying as shit, but let me show you. So Zachary Michael eventually, after continuing to trauma dump on Twitch, decided to take a break finally. Again, I should say. What is this, 6th vacation within a year? And so he decided to take another fucking break and decided when he came back, I'm not going to react to Amberlynn anymore, okay? So let's take a look back when he was reacting to Amberlynn and Chantal. 36k views, 90k views, 75, 85k, 75k, 78k, 68k, 122k views, okay? And then, you know, checking in, 68k views. Well, I'm back, gets 98k views. And then he does this stuff about Darlene Mashad, 41k, 26k, 19k. He does a glitters and lasers video, gets 36k. So some of them are doing okay, but he does this damn Dollar Tree video. He gets a bunch of it wrong, 47k, 20k, 10k on a reacting to Trisha Paytas gay music video. And I think he's trying to keep his channel alive with glitters and lasers here, but his video views have gone way down the shitter. I mean, even this one he put up, oh, he just put this up an hour ago, 1.6. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, his video views are way down ever since he decided I'm not going to react to Amberlynn anymore. So, and he used to always do these funeral streams. Okay, hold on. Do you guys want to watch one? Watch this shit.
I will remember you. Do 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 do. Will you remember me? Do 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 do.
Hello, foodie booties.
Hey guys.
So yeah, he would do these little funeral streams where he'd pull out the candle. Chantal quits the Swolenormous plan, you know, basically mocking every time they would give up a diet, effectively. So that's what Amberlynn was making fun of. Let's watch it again.
So you know how Zach used to do those like farewell things? What if I came on here? Dearly beloved, we are here today because Zachary Michael's channel is dying.
Womp womp.
channel.
Okay.
And welcome to our members only number 17 summary. And I gotta be real with you guys. These members only live streams are just...
I'm telling you, based Amberlynn. So do you think Salty Crab is going to laugh at this and be like, ha ha ha, that's funny. His views are down.
Getting so boring.
Oh,
Like, I cannot.
boring.
How boring they are. We're talking maybe a few minutes of actual content or actually responding to what's going on, what rumors are going around, and the rest is just so boring. I mean, if you want to know about bingo or games you can play on your phone, hearing answers to questions you've already heard 100 times before, then yeah, Amberlynn's members only streams are for you. But for me,
and I'm going to keep recapping every last one of them.
Getting rough.
I mean, and as you're paying to hate on her, basically. You're literally paying to make these summaries that are so boring.
But you know what? We do have some things to go over, so let's go ahead and get...
She does sound like she has like a stick of butter like stuck between her cheeks.
Started. If you hear any barking in the background, my dog is very upset today for some reason. Everything's annoying her, and frankly, same. So let's get started. So the stream started up. First of all, she did a stream, and she was live for like a minute, and I guess people couldn't type in the chat or something. So that ended. She started a new one. And right away, the first thing I noticed is that she already had a super chat goal up. And this time, okay,
oh my God.
Don't forget, Amberlynn tells us that she does these because they're just for fun, guys. This is just for fun to see if we can meet the goal. But this girl, I'm gonna try and keep it clean the first few minutes of this video. This female started off her stream with a goal of getting 20 teal super chats.
Oh my God.
Which is $25 super chats. So we've only just begun the stream, and already she's asking her paying members for another $100. So as Amberlynn...
Okay, is there... I don't know if anyone noticed, but she didn't even bother to put in like a thing for the super chat goal. So like, I mean, first of all, who cares? But like, what happens if you do or don't reach the goal? Like, does she not realize? Like, I get what she's saying. Like, these are members only streams, and maybe it looks a little bit shisty to do that on a members only stream. But I guarantee you what Amberlynn did was she looked at her chat and she said, ooh, what's this big button here? And clicked it and played around with it. I genuinely don't think, like... I mean, they make something out of everything. I better watch my mouth. I better watch my mouth here. I want to make sure this monetized. I want to make sure it gets monetized. Look at her looking for money.
She's asking her paying...
That's $100
for another $100. So
another $100. Do you realize what you could do with that $100, Amberlynn?
Follows to the chat. She notices someone whose name has something about FFG in it, French Fried Girl, the Chantal reactor, and Amber lets us know that, quote, no tea, no shade, but she hates FFG. So big shock there. Is there a reactor?
I mean, you know, honestly, Amberlynn, I don't know why you would hate her. She hasn't stalked you to a weed store. I don't know why you would hate her. Like, what do you mean? She's just doing that shit to Chantal. She hasn't stolen your cat yet. You know, what are you afraid of?
But she hates FFG. So big shock there. Is there a reactor that she doesn't hate? Then someone asks her if she has seen Zach's views since he stopped reacting to her. And she tells a complete lie, which she will end up exposing herself for in just a few minutes. We will get to that. But anyway, they ask her that, and she says, quote,
I don't really watch him. I only ever watched him because I was curious about what kind of crap he was gonna say about me. But yeah, have they dropped? Unquote. So just acting real like, oh, I'm so unbothered. By the way, before we get too much further into this summary, I usually like to give you guys
I mean, you seem very bothered by how unbothered she's acting. Who cares? Who fucking cares? If and another thing, if she's only watching reaction channels that are talking about her, then she literally would not be watching Zachary Michael because he's not talking about her.
guys a rundown of Amberlynn's demeanor. So this time was a
I
little
don't know.
different than usual. Usually it's very smug, very biatchy, very like, I'm so much better than you. And still had moments of that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but this time she was very different. She tried to act fake positive the whole time. Everything was positivity. Everybody in the chat who said stuff she didn't like, she was like, you're so negative.
Why are these people so goddamn miserable that they have made it their life mission to make everyone around them just as miserable? I don't understand this. This was in that fucking Cakegate video and in part of that Carly video. In fact, I'll pull it from there actually. Does anyone remember that part about the woman complaining about self-love? Watch this shit if you haven't seen this yet. I think this one is Tiny Blue Anthropologist.
Every video that Amberlynn uploads, they nitpick every statement that she makes.
Have my rings on, which people have been asking about them.
No, they haven't. Not a single fucking person has asked you about your rings.
I got them from Amazon. This one in particular is about like self-love. So I was like,
oh my God, you bought a ring that's a heart and it's about self-love. Aww. If I hear one more person talk to me about self-love. All right, tell me about the rest of your trash rings.
that's so sweet. And then I got this one. They're like all just from a pack. Earrings are probably from Amazon.
From a pack. That's from a pack. We all have to be miserable because is this not Tiny Blue Anthropologist? Isn't that her name? I mean, do you see this shit? Like, you're fucking miserable. Don't you talk to me about self-love? Yeah. Fucking goddamn fucking losers.
Why are you always so negative?
I'm not surprised. We have a problem with you know, fake nurses and vet techs and anthropologists around here, apparently.
People, the members who she was upset with or she didn't like what they said, she'd call them honey and love. And it was just really weird.
How demeaning that she called them honey and love. Wow, God. Lock her ass up.
And someone
how
actually
abusive
pointed it out at one point, and she's like, you saying that I'm acting weird, or I think it was weird or different. You saying that I'm acting different is giving me anxiety. So,
I'm not even lying. Her little Amber impression she's doing here is actually pretty perfect, which she's not even doing that much of an impression is the problem.
oh, can we not do that?
You sound just like her.
Anyway, so she tried to act like, what? Zach's views? Have they dropped off? Like, I didn't even know that because I don't even pay attention to him.
Right.
Which, like I said, she ended up proving that is a lie. Then someone asked if she's going to be addressing Beck's cancer. If you did.
Hold on. How did she prove that as a lie?
No. There was a statement that Beck put out through Mr. Snowflake's Under the Hood channel. And they stated that they had been diagnosed with cancer. It was cancer of the thyroid. And they have already had surgery to remove it.
All right. Do you guys want the Beck has cancer story? Because I wasn't planning on covering it otherwise, but let's go over
Hi
to
everybody,
Mr.
Beck has sent me a statement to read for everybody, so...
Let's go over to Mr. Bulge Be Gone's channel. So apparently Beck has cancer, and by the way, GoFundMe and not GoFundMe. By the way, here's my Venmo. Like, not even joking. Like, just listen to this shit.
Hi everybody, Beck has sent me a statement to read for everybody, so I'll do that now. Hi guys, it's me again. I know I've been gone for a while, and I'm still going to be gone for even longer this time. I don't know if or when I'll be back to YouTube, but I felt like you guys deserved an update, and Mr. Snowflake has been kind enough to help me give you that update without having to come back to my own channel. I haven't logged into my YouTube since my last upload. I've been taking a much needed break. Mentally, I just can't handle it right now, even though I know so many of you want me to come back and support me making different types of content.
Oh.
It still feels like I'll never really escape my past, and it isn't something I have the energy for right now.
Okay. Maybe if you didn't come on here, Beck, and talk constantly about your past, maybe you could escape your past. But we know that's the only reason you come to YouTube is to talk about your past. So this whole I'm trying to escape my past nonsense is a load of horseshit.
First, I wanted to tell everyone that my family and I are thankfully safe from the storms that hit last week.
Oh.
A lot of people were caught up in the damages, unfortunately, and my heart is with those people. I hope you're all safe from that as well. I'm sure some people were concerned for me.
Where's Dakota the Diddler?
I just wanted to make sure you knew I was okay. Right. Secondly, I've been going through more health issues since I've left.
If you listen, I meant to put this on as one of the goals too, but if you guys remind me, I'll do the journey thing. She just posted a video. It's fucking hilarious.
At the time of my last upload, I had a biopsy done, and it showed that I had cancer on both sides of my thyroid. I didn't want to say anything at the time, but since then I've had a full thyroidectomy, and they also removed surrounding lymph nodes. There was some spreading of cancer to a few of my lymph nodes that were taken, and my next step is to have radioactive iodine treatment and see how my body reacts to that.
I can't help but think, why didn't you just post this on your community tab?
I've had to take a lot of time off of work for all of my appointments, surgery, and for recovery.
Instead, you get it on fucking Mr. Snowflake's second channel that probably only the women that are gooning in his Discord are seeing.
I'm lucky that I haven't lost my job from all the time I've had to take off, but it's put me in another rough financial situation. I know this is going to disappoint a lot of people, me being behind again financially.
Yeah.
And I had been trying my best.
How the hell are you behind financially? I mean, does anyone... I think Yo Mama added up like that one night she made like $15,000 or some shit, like crazy amount of money. She was making crazy amounts of money. I mean, one of those premieres that she put out had like 10K live viewers. How did you blow through all of that fucking money? I can't wrap my head around this.
To save and put money toward important things. But planning for something like this is hard. It always feels like one step forward and two back. I want you all to know that I appreciate the people who care, and I really am trying to better myself and my life. With the money I made from my videos, I was even able to put a down payment on a car.
You made that much money and your dumbass thought, let me go put out a loan on a fucking car. you couldn't go on fucking Craigslist and buy a car for a couple $1,000s? You had to put a down payment. Now you have a monthly payment for a fucking car, and apparently all the other money's gone. You don't need money, Beck. You need someone else to manage. Why don't you get your fucking weirdo girlfriend Dakota to manage the fucking finances? Because I don't believe the two of you broke up. Because you should not have access to money. You constantly make these awful fucking decisions, and then you run to Girl World begging for money once again. You're goddamn right people are going to call you Beggy.
And that has helped me immensely. And I never wanted to be back in this position again. I don't want to make another GoFundMe. I will find a way to pay my own medical bills when I can, but I am struggling. And I don't want to...
I will find a way to pay my own medical bills when I can. Do you mean the insurance is going to pay that shit? But if you want to help me, here's my Venmo.
If people call me
Here's my
Beggy
PayPal.
or anything like that anymore. I just needed a little help, and I'm trying to be honest and ask for it. So I'm going to leave my Venmo and PayPal with Snowflake again with this update. Don't feel obligated to send money just because I'm asking. I just couldn't think of anything else to do at this time, and I'm just trying to recover and get back to my normal life again. Thank you for listening. Thank you for caring, and if you don't, that's totally okay too. There we go.
Oh, girl, he didn't even read out the handles. He didn't even read out your PayPal or your Venmo.
There's Beck's statement.
Even Snowflake's over this shit.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I'll make another video in a couple of days about this. I'm guessing everybody will, but I've got some things I want to say. So yeah, I'll give it a few days and then I'll come back with a video. But anyway, there we go. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody. Oh, he did post him here. My God. And like, honestly, Captain PayPal, Captain Gaybeard, Venmo, Hey Macarena 90. Didn't they get so much money that like the Cash App got banned or some shit? And they had to like set up extra. They immediately set up another Cash App. I can't even get my Cash App to work for some reason. I don't know why. But my Cash App doesn't even goddamn work. Oh, meanwhile, Beck over here. Oh, guys, we hit the limit on Cash App. Let me make another one for you. Here, I got 7 more where those came from.
And someone asks,
go ahead,
Amber
max
if
them
she's
out.
gonna address that, and Amber says no, I will not. But then she immediately does. She says, quote, I think during this time, I know that Cancer loves stress. So I'm letting bygones be bygones. I'm letting the past be the past. They just need as much positivity as possible in this moment, unquote. Which, again...
Wow, it's amazing, because you want to know something that really bugs me about all this is like, I want to believe that Beck wouldn't lie about something and be as deplorable as Shanny as to lie about Cancer. But frankly, I still don't understand how the insurance declared the car totaled when it was still in a goddamn ditch. But Amber Lynn over here is saying, you know what? I'm going to take the high road and I'm just going to wish them the best. I know she talked about me backing it up into a washcloth on the corner of the sink, but like, It's cancer, you know? I'm just gonna stand down for now, and we'll see where life takes us. I encourage all of you to be like Amberlynn here.
And sounded very unlike her, very put on, but also still, you know, had to give herself a pat on the back. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones, and I'm gonna let the past be the past. Because I'm the bigger person.
It sounded very unlike her. I was expecting her to be a real bitch about it and fucking be like, fuck Beck, fuck yo cancer. I bet you don't even have cancer. What the fuck? She's like, it just sounded put on, and it sounded like she had to give herself a pat on the back by rising above it. What the fuck do you want from this woman?
So then people started asking her about the Rachel Reacts video. If you are unaware of that, what happened, just a quick rundown, is that the reaction channel Rachel Reacts put out a video which she then took down. It was a video where she showed screenshots of messages that someone had back and forth with Emily, where there were some allegations of, well, I'll just word it the way that Emily did. Emily said, when asked if Amberlynn ever laid hands on her, Emily said that she didn't really want to say much, but she said, let's just say it was more than words, something to that effect. And I did notice that Jordy covered that video, as did Alex's Shook. I'm not sure if anyone else did. So yeah, I mean, even though Rachel took the video down, it was still covered, it was still talked about. And I am of the firm opinion that Amberlynn absolutely saw that video and definitely knows what was said in the video. But Amberlynn acted in this stream like she just had no idea who's Rachel. I don't even know her.
You know, it really is exhausting because, you know, this shit is ridiculous. That it's just like every fucking thing she says is a lie, right? She must be watching the reaction channels. I know she saw it. I just know she saw it. And here she is with her fucking 600-pound ass coming in here and pretending like she didn't watch my video.
Rachel, allegations? What are you talking about? Which also, if she didn't see that video,
yeah, I heard that too, Cam.
Maybe believe that, but to say, oh, I don't even know who Rachel Reacts is, girl, come on. Amberlynn knows who every reaction channel is, even if it's the smallest channel out there. And Rachel has like 30,000 subscribers. She
knows every channel, even the tiniest one. She watches every video about her, including the ones that aren't about her.
A lot of her videos have gotten tons of views. I think the highest viewed video, or one of the highest viewed videos on her channel, has like 600,000 views. So there's no way that Amber did not know who Rachel is or what she said in this recent video. And every time someone would ask her about it, Amberlynn would just skip right past those questions or comments in the chat. So then Amber tells the chat that she will probably go over the 2-hour mark for this stream.
Okay.
Because she owes them a 2-hour stream from last week. If you'll remember, she skipped it. So she is thinking maybe, you know, she'll go an hour over this week and an hour over next week. And then it'll be like she made up the 2 hours that she owed them. But she couldn't even commit to that because she said that. But then she said, well, maybe not an hour, just however long I go over the 2-hour mark is going to count toward what I owe you. And then she can't even commit to that because then she said, well, actually, it's all just going to depend on how she feels, how her mental health is doing, or AKA if the chat's kissing her ass or giving her a hard time.
I can't take any more of this. Do you guys want to do the journey shit? This is fucking ridiculous. I just love how literally everything Amberlynn does is the most smug thing I've ever seen. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. Nothing this woman can do will ever please any of you. She fucking, I mean, I'm sorry, her making fun. In fact, you know what? We're watching that part again. We're watching that part again, actually.
Well, maybe not an hour, just however long.
Shut your fat ass mouth.
So you know how Zach, Zach used to do those like farewell things. What if I came?
I remember.
Dearly beloved, we are here today because Zachary Michael's channel is dying.
Womp womp. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, these people are so goddamn angry. All right, so listen, I think half of you aren't gonna know what I'm talking about here.
It's only.
And so go ahead and press 1 if you know who Journey is and if you know about what's going on here. And press 2 if you have no idea. I'll try to sum it up as quickly as possible, which is she is an Amber Lynn reactor, and very recently she decided to come out with a video saying that her mother is abusive and she needs to move out of her mother's house. So here's a GoFundMe. It was a GoFundMe, right? She did something. And long story short, people have been talking about it because it seems very grifty that she's doing this whole thing when she needs to get out of this abusive situation with her mother, where if what she's saying is true, it sounds to me like she should have called the police at some point, as opposed to asking a bunch of people on the internet to pay for her to move out of her mom's house. Y'all see what I'm saying here? Does that make sense? This video should help tie together she does her Amber Lynn reaction. She's clearly an actress. Like, she does like theater shit. It's very obvious she does theater shit. But is it on full display here tonight?
My journey here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful whatever time it is for you guys right now. I wanted to come on here and address some of my behavior.
Let me say this too. The title is An Apology for My Behavior. I'm not lying about mistreatment, and an update on moving, okay? And she's here to apologize because she's here to apologize for not taking criticism
And my misjudgments from the last couple of days, and I also wanted to give you guys an update on the moving situation. I wanted to bring these things up because I have been called out for these things in my comment sections, and I did just want to address them. The first two things go hand in hand, being accused of deleting comments, and for somebody who dishes it, I sure can't take it, and that is true. I have been doing that. On my last update video, which has been privated, I was deleting some of the harsher comments that I did see, which, regardless of how those comments made me feel, that was wrong. I shouldn't have done that, and I genuinely...
Oh man, this is giving me fresh garbage vibes though, because she was saying, because it's funny, she was literally like crashing out in Azria's chat a couple days ago, and she was like, "What's your problem with me, dude?" And I said, you lecture everybody else, but then you can't take any criticism. And you know what she says? She says, "You're wrong. I can take criticism." And I'm like, bitch, you're proving my point. You can't even take the criticism of you can't take criticism. Like, it's just wild to me that these people just don't fucking get it.
Genuinely am sorry for doing those things. I deleted about 3 comments. I can't remember all of them. I remember kind of about 2 of them.
But anyway, the reason this is giving me those vibes is she seems to be terrified to delete anybody's comment for fear that it might make her look weak.
The first one was calling me undignified for asking for help. And I mean, yeah, I can understand that criticism. I sure don't feel dignified asking for help.
Oh
and
my
I feel
God.
embarrassed asking for it. And
you know what else happened too with all this? By the way, she makes $2,000 a month at her job, more than pretty much anybody else here is making from doing fucking YouTube. She makes $2,000 a month from her job and somehow couldn't save up enough money to like actually move out of her mom's house. Apparently the whole thing was that she asked her mom to watch her birds while, and the bird people, I swear to God, she asked her mom to watch her birds while she recorded a fucking Amber Lynn video. And her mom, I guess the cat knocked over the bird cage or something, and then she gave the birds away. I don't know. This is a whole story that like is worth diving into. I just really haven't. This one irritates the hell out of me.
And, I mean, that's an understandable criticism. And I did get a lot of criticism of, you know, Journey, you can dish it, but you can't take it. And that is 100% the truth. I do have thin skin. I am working on that. I am very sorry for anybody who I let down.
Exactly.
With that, because I do feel like I disappointed.
That's why even they want to be like, oh, you're e-begging, bitch. No, I'm not e-begging. I'm e-demanding, okay? You pay me now. That's what I do on the other channel, at least. But that's what I'm saying is like the audacity of them to come out here and just be like, oh, you know, I'm just, I can shit all over these fucking women, but then I can't take any criticism myself. Just stand on business. Just own it. Fucking be like, yeah, I fucking asked for money to get out of my mama's house, okay? So what?
A lot of people. It was very hypocritical.
You mad I got the money?
Of me, and I have said in several of my videos that I hate hypocrisy, and I hate that I have been hypocritical, and I do want to apologize for that because, yeah, you guys are right. In quite a few instances, I can dish it, but I can't take it, and that is something that I need to work on, and that is something that I am working on.
Oh.
I also didn't mean to minimize other people's struggles when I said that I was drowning. I meant kind of drowning emotionally. I think a lot of people took it as drowning monetarily, which...
Oh my God. Drowning emotionally. If you're living with your parents and you're making $2,000 a month, I really feel like a couple months of saving up, like you could get out, you know? Like it seems ridiculous. She claimed that she asked her mom to watch the birds until the new owners were supposed to be picking them up, and mom averted her gaze and the cat knocked the bird cage over. The mom she's scared of. Oh, and that's the thing. It's about to get very wild because like if the bird cage wasn't enough for you, she's about to say some shit that is well beyond that. No name, give me the... No, not on this channel. On this channel, y'all just got to watch my Carly video. On the other channel, though, I do make people pay me. Because it's good content, okay? It is. But it's good to see you. How you doing?
I mean, a lot of people are. We are in a horrible financial crisis at the moment, but that's not the point. I didn't mean to minimize people's struggles by saying that. I was drowning. I meant I was drowning emotionally.
It's the fact that it's not about minimizing people's struggles. It's about the fact that you're making $2,000 a month and talking about how you're drowning over here. And even if you fucking mean emotionally, you're drowning over the bird cage getting knocked over. Like, what is all this shit?
I didn't mean to offend anybody by saying that, and I truly am sorry. I would never want to minimize anybody's struggles. I am aware that all of us have our own struggles. All of us.
Many people work 2 or 3 jobs and they still don't make $2,000 a month.
Are going through something, and you truly don't understand how hard somebody's life is. I can't understand how hard some of my subscribers' lives are. And at the end of the day, it was a poor choice of words, and I regret that poor choice of words. I'm not very good at apologies. I'm trying my best to learn how to do them. I genuinely am sorry for deleting the harsher comments that I was getting. I understand 100% it's people's opinion, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have just...
Like, she shouldn't be out here apologizing for deleting comments. Just delete the comments. Just, who fucking cares?
Ignored those comments. I should have just sat back and said, you know what, screw it. That's their opinion. I can't do anything about it.
Now, if you came out here and did a video like yelling at all these people, then I'd be like, ha ha ha. But like, well, I don't give a fuck. Just delete the comment. Who gives a fuck?
Instead, I opted to silence those people, and I feel very guilty for that. I also feel horrible about being a hypocrite because, I mean, I talk a lot about how I don't like hypocrisy, and here I am being a hypocrite. And I am going to work on that. Thank you for calling me out. Thank you for noticing my lack of brain cells in that moment.
You're welcome.
I can't
You're
find the right
welcome.
words right now. But moreover, thank you for the criticism. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to say that I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have done those things. I shouldn't have been deleting comments. I should have...
I do want to say, I do understand, especially right now, but like, even within the last few years, I got lucky with when I purchased my house and like how I did everything. I got extremely lucky, but like, I can't even imagine a lot of these kids actually trying to get out of the house. But the biggest problem is that they're not saving money in the meantime. They're putting down payments on fucking cars and putting themselves into fucking debt instead of like actually like saving fucking money in order to like buy something that'll actually give them some equity.
Realized that I was being hypocritical. I should have been more strict with myself on that, and I am very sorry. And again, I am also very sorry for minimizing people's struggles. I didn't mean to do that whatsoever. Sorry, we're in a bathroom at work, but...
So she literally goes and does this extra jump clip where she's crying. Sorry.
I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not lying about the abuse. I'm not. And I'm really sorry that if this appears thin-skinned. But I've been reading a lot of comments about it right now, and it's just really got to me. I'm not lying about it. She's threatened to hurt me and my animals, and I'm scared. And I can't say specifics right now, but
she can't say specifics, but
she's threatened to have people essay me. She's threatened to have people physically assault me. She's told me she's wanted me to end my life. She's told me she's threatened.
What? Yeah, well, hold on. Is your mom in the mafia or some shit? What do you mean? She's threatened to have people come essay and or kill you. What? Can you turn off the bathroom fan? If she turns off the bathroom fan, the coworkers will hear these lies. Like, yeah, I thought she wasn't going to get specific here. And this is what I'm saying. If all of this is happening, instead of doing a fucking GoFundMe to fucking raise money to get out of the house, why aren't you calling the police? I mean, this is insane because, again, I don't know if this is her little performance art shit and she's fucking trolling about this shit, which, I don't know, I guess good, maybe, but, like, why would you fucking troll about this kind of shit? What are you doing?
She's threatened my other parent and my other family members that she would end my life.
Why is mama not in a home? If she is as crazy as you make her sound, why is she not in a fucking home? What is going on in this situation that you're living here with a woman who is making repeated threats on your life, and you just say, oh, I'm gonna go set up a GoFundMe, okay? Bye, Mom, I'm out of the house.
And apparently there are some people in girl world that have a habit of lying about abuse, and I want everyone to know that that's fucking disgusting.
Like who? Like who? Who lies about abuse around here? Huh? Name names.
That is generally disgusting, and nobody should be doing that. But that is never something I would do, because I have morals, and that is so fucked up. So on to the update. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has.
Do you see this shit? She decided to plug that little fucking crying fit in the middle of this fucking video. Oh man.
Because genuinely, you guys are what's keeping me from being homeless, and also from, you know, having to give away my cats, which I didn't want to do whatsoever.
Ma'am, the $2,000 a month that you're making at your job should be what's keeping you from being homeless.
The only other options would be to keep my cats at my mom's house, and she has threatened to hurt them on multiple occasions, so I do not feel safe keeping the cats there. I'm starting to move in tomorrow. We're bringing in the bigger furniture items, and that's going to be great. Some of the furniture items my friend's roommate is leaving behind, so I have a frame for a mattress. Just need to get a mattress. And I have lots of room there, and I'm just really excited in general for you guys to see what I am going to be, you know, what my room's going to be looking like, and what the studio is going to look like, and, you know, making videos for you guys, making more videos, not just Amberlynn related videos, because, I mean, I like covering Amberlynn. I feel like I've been way too soft on her recently, though, so that's changing as well. But I just wanted to...
Ma'am, this entire video is about you not being able to take criticism. Okay? The entire point of this video was for you to apologize and say, I'm sorry that I couldn't take your criticism when you criticized me. Okay? And that's fine. But you're now saying, yeah, and I've been way too easy on Amberlynn. I'm going to go even harder on her ass now that I have my freedom.
To let you guys know that I truly am thankful, because without this, like without the help that I've been receiving from you guys, I genuinely wouldn't be able to do this. I know in my last video that I privated that I was talking about how, you know, if I stayed with my mom, I would not be alive very much longer. I want to let you guys know that I stand by that.
Exactly.
I wouldn't. I will be giving a more detailed explanation as to the relationship with my mother when I get out.
Great, we're getting more mom trauma dump videos. Amazing.
We'll be talking about some of the more, you know, recent things that she's done that has made me feel extremely unsafe living there, aside from her threatening to hurt my animals. And then, yeah, I just want to say that your money isn't going to frivolous bullshit. It's going to help me get out of this situation. It's going to the trailer that my dad has to get in order.
Listen, if you give me money, I'm spending it on drugs.
To get my stuff over there. And it's going to my rent and my deposits to keep my cats, to secure this place. Once I get settled in, I will be giving you guys a apartment tour. I am super excited for you guys to see it. It's a really cute little place. It has a nice little yard area, and it's in general is just a nice little place, and it's gonna be safe.
How much is rent? How much is rent, huh?
And I'm gonna be able to, you know, actually do things for myself, and I'm not gonna have...
And what does she mean safe? I mean, she's really acting like the mafia's after her. Like,
have to ask for the approval of others. I'm not gonna have to seek the approval of others for things I eat, for stuff I do, for things I say, for things I wear. And
Oh man, she's about to go full Amberlynn channel and gain 200 pounds like they all do.
I mean, I couldn't have done this without you guys, genuinely. I want you to know that. I am very, very thankful. And those videos are still coming out.
Yeah, remind me, we'll look for that.
Tonight, and
the
then
community
Anna's
tab
hopefully
post
should be up next week once we get the Wi-Fi. And I hope you guys continue to watch them. And I will continue to make the videos for each of the goals that we reach. And I'm gonna continue to make little phone backgrounds for that. I took some photos of some flowers outside, and I'm gonna make some Okanagan flower background.
Yeah, guys, thanks for all your donations. I used them to take photos of flowers that I found outside.
For you guys as well, because I do want to share my home area with you guys, and I'm going to try to make those from like $2 to $4 depending. But that's the update, kind of.
Wait, is she selling? Hold on, is she selling the photos? Is that what she just said?
I want to share my home area with you guys, and I'm going to try to make those from like $2 to $4 depending. But that's the update, kind of where everything's going. In terms of, you know, where I'm moving to. We've got the place. I'm really excited, and I genuinely couldn't have done this without you guys. Again, I'm not so good at the apology thing. I hope you guys can give me some grace for that. I genuinely am sorry for, you know, deleting the harsher comments. That really did trigger me, even though I found them harsh. It was wrong. And yeah, I was being very hypocritical dishing it, but, you know, couldn't take that criticism myself.
Yeah.
And I am working on that. I am working to grow a thicker skin.
You know what you might want to do is, instead of rushing out here to apologize for this, maybe work on growing a thicker skin before you go back to trashing Amberlynn. Okay? Because this should be a self-reflection moment, a moment for you to look in the mirror and say, well, if I can't take this criticism, if this amount of criticism bothers me, and I'm just one person, you know, maybe my channel's smaller, but, you know, there were only like 2 or 3 people. Like, I didn't even bother talking about this. There were only like, oh, shit, drug money. What's this? Not for drugs. God damn it. Not again. So anyway, like, it's a moment that you could take some self-reflection and say, well, if I can't take this small amount of criticism that I got, why do I assume that Amberlynn can take the daily hate from not just me, but everybody else, all 50 other people that are going to upload an Amberlynn video today? How do you think she feels? You only got a fraction of what Amberlynn gets daily.
I've never had a thick skin, and
yeah, you should work on that.
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a hypocrite.
You should work on that, because you are going to be a hypocrite if you go right back to trashing on Amberlynn.
I don't want to be, I don't want to be a hypocrite. And again, I'm sorry for minimizing people's struggles with saying that I was drowning and not taking it.
Well, Sal, look at the track record around here. Of course she wasn't going to get any hate or any pushback or criticism for this. She hates Amberlynn. That's all. That's the only bar that you have to hurdle here to be a good person.
Into account that a bunch of other people are drowning too, in all sorts of different ways. And so I just want to say again that I'm really sorry. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Well, that was Journey. Let's look at the community post, because there was a community post, but I saw this video pop up. Okay, so Bad Seed posted this. Okay, it's only Journey. This is Girl World. And when you proclaim that you're being abused and ask for money, which has gone from 2,500 to 5,000, it seems like a grift, especially when none of us in this realm know who you are. Funny how you uploaded a video about Foodie Beauty and you do not seem like you are suffering from a second-degree burns at all. If you're wondering who led me to you, it was Gaining Ground, and everything he has said about you is on point. So apparently she said something about getting second-degree burns from the mother. This is part of the abuse. Yeah, I don't quite like Bad Seed either, but, you know, whatever. Do just want to call this out since this person didn't get their facts right. I raised the goal to 3K, not 5K, and it's since been lowered back to 2,500 as I've gotten help from some friends for my move. Why didn't you ask those friends first? If I said 5K in the community tab post, that was 100% a typo. As for Gaining Ground, I don't care what they have to say about me. I will continue to show my gratitude for the donations with my actions, such as creating the content for the Ko-Fi goals and releasing art. I do, however, have an apology coming out later today. That's what we just watched, by the way. Because I do believe I was being hypocritical by deleting harsher comments and being thin-skinned, and I wish to apologize for such. I mean, do you see what I mean here? It's this pussy attitude of like, oh, I'm so sorry I deleted comments. It was so weak of me. Ooh. Like, shut the fuck up. Just delete the damn comments. Like, you don't have to put up with people in your chat. Like, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Just, again, self-reflect on whether or not you should be putting Amber Lynn through what you put her through. As for said second-degree burns, they are below the belt and down to my feet. My mother threw fresh coffee at me. I'm not showing y'all that. I'd get my channel deleted. I am okay now. They are healing okay. But that was the reason for my jumpiness and unorganized thoughts in my last update video that was privatized. So apparently crazy mafia mama over here threw coffee on her and she got second-degree burns, which, let me guess, did you get it treated? Did you go to the doctor? What happened? These people are a mess, but I'm done. But I kind of feel like I should kill 15 minutes too. But I don't know with what. Needed drug money. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes if you just tell people it's for drugs, they'll be like, okay, I like drugs too. You know what I mean? And it's like, that would be a much more honest and straight. Listen, you could pay your bills by telling people that you just needed drug money. Just ask them for drug money and then use it to pay your bills. That's what I do. I need drug money, please. Thank you. Well, I ain't got nothing. Shit. Is nobody live? What's going on? Why is there nothing on? Nicholas Diorio is the only person live. Why is there nothing on? I don't know. I don't think I have anything else. PG update. Oh, I can show you guys this fucking fresh garbage crap. This fucking idiot, I swear to God.
I'm gonna answer this.
Listen to this shit. I'm weak. She already said I threatened her. A rape... What? A rape fantasist can't be an easy target. How many chomos do you defend? What? I don't defend Russ, but I'm certainly not going to be ran off by the likes of worst of the... No, I promise you, it won't be me. You're running yourself off, honey. Listen to this shit. Just this week. And she was saying in Azria's chat, oh, you threatened me. And I said, what do you mean? Like, what did I... Because do you guys remember when I did that stream on her? I kept asking her, what did Carolyn threaten you with? How did she threaten you? You know what I mean? Good night, Russ. You know, what did she threaten you with? How did she threaten you? You know what I mean? And like, she couldn't answer that question. And all I was hearing was, take out the trash. Her name's Fresh Garbage. It's a goddamn colloquial fucking term. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you that you don't fucking get this shit. But listen, I mean, this is how goddamn just off the wall she is. Listen to this shit.
I'm gonna answer this for you. Because Russ is an easy target, okay? Because Fresh Garbage is an easy target. That's why.
And I couldn't even remember why the fuck I said this. This was such a random thing. And I was like, so what was the context behind me saying this? Why did I say Russ and Fresh Garbage are easy targets? Because that was rude of me, right?
These people told Russ where to go buy a long enough rope and like a stool. I'm like, just go do it. Ugh, that's disgusting.
Right. Tasha, I'm going to answer this for you. Now, I said, Tasha, I'm going to answer this for you. Tasha, I'm going to answer this for you because she said in Fresh Garbage's chat, these people also told Russ to kill himself. So I don't know why they want to keep talking to him. What I'm answering here is why they want to keep talking to him. Because Russ is an easy target, okay? Because Fresh Garbage is an easy target. That's why. That's why I've told both these people, just stop going on panel with them.
Play victims when people are like...
That's why I told them to stop going on panel with them. Because Neg sees them as the easy targets that they are. And all you're doing, if again, the objective here is to like make Negs irrelevant or whatever, then stop giving him attention. Like, this is not a hard concept to wrap your head around. Like, just stop giving him attention, and like he doesn't even have that power over you. And so, I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's just bad faith, clipped bullshit like this. This is what she fucking does. And then, you know, you get these morons. Let me show you. These comments are unhinged, but I have to, because these idiots have blocked me, I have to, oh shit, hold on. I have to go incognito.
I'm going to answer this for you.
Quiet. So Val comes in the comments, and by the way, before we get into this, I did not send Valkyrie over here. Valkyrie does her own fucking thing. And the fact that Valkyrie finds you interesting, knowing that she regularly goes after Queen of Karma, or that she did at least, Fresh Garbage, what does that say about you? Okay? She's the one who finds you interesting. And because personally, this is not interesting to me. I really don't give a shit to be going back and forth with Fresh Garbage. She's exhausting. I've said what I need to say, and I really don't fucking care. But she's going to keep putting her fucking foot in her mouth. And for whatever reason, I feel like I'm the only one that's willing to fucking call it the fuck out here. Well, I guess other than DC and Negs, but I mean, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, she does her own thing. So if you got her attention, that says a lot more about you, Fresh Garbage, than it does about me, because I don't send nobody nowhere. You recognize easy target means you're bad at presenting your arguments online, right? Stop trying to play the victim. In before you start whining about how people being smarter than you is ableism, but this is the bottom line. If you're bad at debate and researching and proving your points with evidence, go start a vlog instead of doing commentary. Your skills are not up to par. And it's very simple, and it's the same thing I've been saying the whole time. She's just not good at this. She's not good at this. That's it. It's not personal. I don't really give a shit. I'm just poking fun at her, just like we do with everybody else around here. I'm just having fucking fun poking at her because she's a fucking lunatic. And if you don't see it, I would suggest that you get some glasses. You're more blind than busy, little bee. Because this is what she responds with. Is it nice and cozy up there and worst of the internet's ass? She couldn't bother to make any type of coherent argument here. It's just, oh, how do you like being up his ass? Ha 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 ha. I mean, it's the same fucking level of discourse as have fun with the Klansmen. Nice comeback. Did you get this from being a teenager? Thanks for proving the point, friend. Now this one. Someone tell me if you can even understand what in God's name any of this says. I love how you really have never tried to argue with anyone other than the Indiana Klan and never claimed to do any research. And someone who has clearly not done any research to see why her friend is so bothered is here trying to argue. People who need mirrors, Indiana Klansman, Indiana Klansman's trick, hamster wheel bully, and hamster wheel bully's untethered attack dog. Did anyone understand any of that? Because those were certainly all words. Is it possible? Is it possible that Fresh Garbage's chat is also drunk? Are you drunk too, Miss Rain Seattle? What the fuck is this shit? Did that make sense? Do you people read back your messages before you hit enter? I understand maybe a spelling mistake here or there, but I have no idea what the fuck that fucking says. If you're saying that Valkyrie has never argued with Negs, I don't know what to tell you. Valkyrie knows who Negs is. She's not a big fan of his or something, if that's what is she, like, this is the same goddamn argument. First it's RSN, now she's simping for Negs. I mean, you have no idea what you're talking about. Nah, they're like her, a bunch of dipshits. I mean, it's just, it boggles my fucking mind. And then Tasha over here wants to completely ignore all of the videos and all of the evidence that I posted showing that Fresh Garbage knew that guy was fucking spamming slurs on my channel. They just want to ignore it. And they just want to say, oh, she was drunk. She was drunk. I mean, imagine Breezy was drunk. Imagine if you said Jessica Messica, get over it, now was drunk. How dare you react to her? She was drunk. How dare you judge her decisions when she's drunk? I mean, it's ridiculous. You all, they know it's ridiculous. They know it's ridiculous. But anything to get their hate boner to finally get off, right? I wasn't totally drunk when I was in Trashy Chick's chat. I mean, I could understand why she would drive you to drink. Supreme dipshit over here. I didn't know what all was going on with that signal guy. I only heard some of it. I understand, Potato, and I don't think it was any of y'all's responsibility to hear it. And even to the extent that she didn't hear it, had I been wrong about that, which I was wrong about that initially. I thought she did hear it the first time. But okay, she didn't hear it the first time, fine. But she definitely heard it the second time. He definitely told her he was doing it. And she definitely got told a third time. And she goes, but did you see what he looks like? It's wild to me that anybody can defend this shit. It's just like, it's insane. Like, just find a better spokesman for this stupid bullshit. Because at this point, in fact, actually, you know what? While we're here, I guess I'll go a couple minutes late. The farms were talking about this, apparently. And I didn't even realize it. The farms were talking about this, and it was pretty funny. Now listen, Kiwi Farms, I admitted to reading the farms. Now you admit to watching my channel. Motherfuckers. I'm just kidding. I know y'all don't want to be caught listening to a gay. This is an open letter to Fresh Garbage. Maybe you'd be better off as a viewer. I understand you, and you're just too emotional for all of this. She wants so badly to be a good person and just gets very angry and upset and says shit that people will get mad at. If you just become a viewer, nothing you say matters, and you won't have to keep coming up here and explaining yourself and apologizing. So I would agree that maybe the idea of being a quote-unquote viewer, maybe there's a higher bar there. But at the same time, if you're on the internet and you're posting shit, I don't care if it's a text post, like, you're still open to scrutiny, you know? You're still completely open to scrutiny, whether you're a viewer or a streamer or whatever the fuck you do. If you're posting the shit out there, you're posting, you know? Maybe it's not as valuable of content, but it's still content. She's always into some drama. I can see she does it, so I can see she does enjoy it. It just gets so upset by it that I don't think she actually does. Stop with the ethical high horse. Comparing your ethics to Negs or DC is like people posting full body pics to compare themselves to Chantal. Bingo, bing bong, right there. I didn't listen to her drunken stream about that no-name person or their husband or whatever, but if what I heard was accurate, it's only going to get worse. When she's turned everyone against her, she's going to have to keep getting defensive or keep apologizing forever because they will now always find a fault in her. Maybe this is why people should keep their faces offline so they can just delete and start fresh. I don't know. Sorry, I just needed a rant because she's arguing with a fat geek room dude or something. Or I don't know if that dude does Cobra content. Who literally cares? She's got beef with a literal nobody. This was posted on Sunday, I guess, when the whole thing was happening. I'm not in the geek room, okay? Number one. And I don't do Cobra content. I'm pretty sure. I like the fact that you got these two items deliberately so wrong makes me think that you know exactly who I am. If you are going to start beef, do it with someone with some clout and make a name for yourself. I don't know. Hard agree there. She's not going to get any clout off of me. I'm going to get clout off of her. She's not going to get any clout off of me. That's just not... Listen, it's just not how my algorithm works, okay? I've tried giving clout to my friends. It just doesn't work like that. Do you know who she was streaming with yesterday? I watched a little through Worst of the Internet, but the echo was insufferable. It sounded like it was a woman she met online. Okay, Strawberry Douche. Apparently Fresh Garbage has a co-streamer and compatriot called Potato, who's been doing her dirty work since Garbage is persona non grata on several channels and also a coward. Potato has been going into various chats like Hikate's, trying to cause drama and lying about people such as Raven Star in order to circle jerk the hate boners they all have for DC. Raven is a longtime loyal friend to Belinda and a nice lady, so I have my eye on Potato. I don't know about this part. Yeah, so when we were in Pistachio's stream, this whole topic got brought up again, and I'm not playing the stream. Azria watched it if you want to go watch it over there. But when we were in there, we were even making a joke out of it with fucking Raven Star. I was like, because everybody kept being like asking her, they were like, Raven, do you hate me? I don't have a problem with you. It's like, everyone was like just trying to clear the air with her. And I remember Potato was. And at some point I said, Raven, do you hate me? Because I've been trying really hard to get everybody to hate me. But anyway, I don't know that they have a problem. I don't know where this information's coming from, Strawberry Douche. I'm just not sure. But as far as I can tell, Potato said I like Raven. If anything, I guess they kissed and made up. I don't know what happened. Then we got Nicki Minaj with a whole ass recap. For anyone not caught up on the dregs of Girl World, basically Fresh Garbage, who often panels with Negs, got into hot Girl World waters after having done a 5-hour stream about No Name, a chatter who frivolously donates hundreds to many Girl World creators, a la D. Higgins, including DC and Negs. After her husband called her Satan, she got off panel with Negs. No Name was also criticizing her in chat, which ultimately prompted FG to address it in a very sloppy and drunken, since-deleted stream. Re-uploaded and edited stream by Anna Nicole with unbearable background music. Her main point was that No Name was giving money to bigots like DC and Negs, while being accepted in the more SJW creators chats, including Hikate's, because she gave them money as well, making the latter creators hypocrites, meaning they should stop accepting her money. LOL. Yeah, exactly. Basically, if anyone, because this was probably the most problematic part of all of it, was that she was going further, even to say anybody, you can't watch anybody who takes money from No Name. It's like, bitch, I know you don't know this because you're not monetized. We don't have a refund button. Dumbass. Like, anyone can give me money. I don't know what, I can't do nothing about it. Because she gave them money. Okay, I read that. After that, she made another stream apologizing over and over to the point where everybody found it redundant and annoying, even fake. She even herself started to seemingly get annoyed by the people pressing her in chat and on panel. As Worst of the Internet, also M60 on YouTube. That is not how you spell unicorn pondu. Worst of the Internet, also M60 on YouTube, came to ask her questions, mainly why she wouldn't unprivate the drunken stream as demanded by No Name. That drunken stream resulted in DC basically saying, how dare you attack No Name, who's such a sweetheart to everybody. I agree. Hikate dedicating multiple hours of her stream to FG, equating her to a white savior and bringing her on panel, accompanied by Worst of the Internet, and Worst of the Internet later doing a 10-hour stream on it. And then links to those streams. Some people thought it was wrong to not only pocket watch a random chatter, but also to make a whole stream villainize. Like, this is actually a very good summary, I have to be honest. Some people thought it was not wrong to not only pocket watch a random chatter, but to also make a whole stream villainizing them when they had supported many creators in Girl World who all have conflicting opinions, meaning she's not really supporting one side. Some thought all this outrage was caused by the fact that No Name's a big spender. If she hadn't been, no one would be this offended or bothered by FG's tirade. And since FG, who's got a small channel, who has a very small channel, and the issue wouldn't have been magnified if not for other bigger creators bringing it to light. Now, see, I don't like this. I mean, I get you're just reporting that, you're just saying this, okay? But like, the thing about that is like, it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't matter, oh, she's got a small channel. So what if it gets fucking called out? Like, I get it. Like, we shouldn't be punching down. And if I felt like I was needlessly punching down on her, I wouldn't do it. But like, my honest to God truth is that this is really, really bad. Like, she's so bad at this that I cannot hold it in. Okay? I cannot restrain myself from not pointing out how fucking awful it is. And if she wants to be doing this, if she wants to be in Girl World, well, guess what? Welcome to Girl World. You're going to get criticized all the fucking time. The girls have to put up with it. I mean, she's been doing it to everybody anyway. Where was I? Apologized many times. She should be, quote, forgiven. What happened lately is after taking a break, she started a drunk again stream with her IRL friend who supposedly doesn't know anything about Girl World, showing her and discussing a DC and Neg stream. Where's the internet decided to snipe her for whatever reason. Possibly because he deems that with her past No Name controversy, she shouldn't be reacting to the 2 or something. That was my takeaway, at least, which is retarded. She can react to who she wants to, even if it makes her look bad. Okay, no, I agree with this entirely. But like, respect the fact that I want to laugh at it, because if she's going to walk right into the same trap that she's walked into over and over again, at some point I get to laugh at it. I already warned her. I already told her it was a bad idea. We already told her to stop drunk streaming. And if she doesn't get it, what's left other than for me to laugh at it? Later in a Rumble live streamer by the name of Signal66 clicked on her StreamYard's link and went on panel with her at one point, muted himself on her stream to say that worst of the internet was the F word multiple times, also calling him the N word and putting a swastika and a naked woman, RP according to worst of the internet, as a background. The reason I'm well, I think somebody in the chat said it first, but either way, the reason I'm saying that this is revenge porn is because I saw the picture. Anybody who saw the picture would agree that that was not like professional amateur porn. I would say that half of her face was cut off, but like, that was not amateur, but it wasn't professional porn. Like, that was like somebody took a picture and sent it to this guy kind of porn. Sorry if this isn't exhaustive or clear. I tried to condense it, and I do think I covered everything important, but feel free to check the links provided. Right now, FG's streaming about DC, because she'll never learn. Let's see. Yeah, you didn't see those last two things, because the part that you saw, Potato, was her actually rewatching it. I'm pretty sure, because I even saw you in the chat at that time. But it was like her literally just rewatching it. It was just like, it was ridiculous because she watched it, she acknowledged it, she even had a shocked look on her face, and she goes, "It's okay, just keep yourself muted. It's okay, just go ahead." It's ridiculous. How many streams is FG going to do, get embarrassed or criticized for it, then later claim she was drunk so she doesn't remember it? This is the other thing that's getting on my nerves about this whole thing, is the fact that, like, everybody wants to keep... How many times are you going to give her a pass before you get, this is just what she does? This is why all of her streams have been privated, because she doesn't stand by anything that she does, because she's an alcoholic and she needs to stop drinking. That's the real issue here. And it's very much that, like, that is the main thing, is she needs to stop drinking more than anything else. Thanks for summarizing. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully, please. Thanks for summarizing. Negs is so insanely boring that I was shocked to find that I actually found this insanely stupid drama, starting with a watcher of his, kind of entertaining and funny. But I had a hard time figuring out what the fuck happened after only listening to part of Pistachio's video about it. In other words, Fresh Garbage... This person is saying, and I want to make this very clear, this person is saying the only thing that's been entertaining about Negs' channel lately has been Fresh Garbage. Now, I know you want to take that as a compliment, but you're proving my point. They don't associate this with having anything to do with you. They didn't even know who the fuck you were. And they completely associated this with Negs. Sounds like some ops to renew interest in A-logging Negs in DC, of all people. It's reminiscent of the last breaths of air around Shanny and Rev, who are so far beyond dying that, quote, creators like Carrie are getting caught with their hands supporting her child-abusing, huge, dirty ass. Y'all make a whole lot out of that damn 2 weeks, okay? Come on. For Negs in DC, though, a good rule of thumb nowadays is that any orbiters that stream about DC and Negs are attempting to make them interesting from an A-logging perspective, is that it's ops, weird, invasive, Sam-esque ops, which ends up going off the rails like a gimpy cart with a broken wheel cobbled together with cinnamon-flavored gum that no one pays for. Oh, and it's driven by people who love prison ass rape and would love to be sucked off by dogs. The state of Negs A-logs, truly. No, I want some context behind this, okay? Which one loves the prison ass rape? And which one loves getting sucked off by dogs? Okay? Because the first one I might want to meet, but the second one needs to go to jail. If Fresh Garbage wants to continue her channel, I'd advise getting people like Pew Pew Tasha. Tasha! Tasha! Where are you, honey? I'd advise getting people like Pew Pew Tasha out of her ear. DC Settling, the leading expert on the medical care industry, who has strong opinions on professional conduct simply because she hates Tasha. If Tasha was a chef, DC would have issue with the food industry. She's totally dog whistling for people to call Tasha's job. It's blatantly obvious. Dog whistling for people to call her job. I'll make it brief for you guys. I believe what DC said was something along the lines of like that Tasha has been texting. Apparently, I don't know how much of any of this is actually accurate, but apparently Tasha is a nurse for dying cancer patients, and she has been texting while on the job. I think I got that right. I could be wrong. If I got that wrong, I apologize. But I think that's all DC was saying. So I don't know how much of this is really dog whistling for people to call Tasha's job. Like, people don't seem to realize, like, nobody makes phone calls anymore. God damn it. Everybody texts. Tasha, the person who claims you're a racist if she doesn't like the look of a person, despite there being zero proof, she just knows. The whole back and forth is stupid. Tasha smugly replying that DC's wrong because Tasha isn't even a nurse, yet I'm certain she said she's a nurse. Principal Todd crying because DC's saying this thing and that thing. The weird white knighting for Russ. The daily question, who is Negs targeting today, Russ or black people? Who can Negs target? He has 5 people in his chat. Tasha crying about DC and Raven not doing pronouns when she had nothing to say to Hurl World when Hurl was misgendering Low a few months ago. This is good, but you stretched a little bit for that. She'll go after DC and Raven for transphobia, but Hurl is great, and I've seen Hurl, and she's a turf too. So why in Tasha eyes does Hurl get a pass, but DC is evil and must be kept tabs on? I don't know. Is she that into Hurl? We know why. DC and Raven are safer targets. What's that? Is that a threat? Did somebody call them easy targets? I have a feeling we're not going to get a clip of this on anybody's channel, though. Okay, just a theory. It's also needless. Negs has about 5 viewers. What's the point in obsessing over him every day? Yeah. His threat is silent, not because he's suddenly liked by people here, but because he's not doing anything. And, you know, back to the Shanny and Rev thing. I said this earlier. They were very entertaining last year, okay? So nobody's, they may be dying off now, but, like, they were very entertaining. She shit in a bucket last year. What are you talking about? Anyway, all the receipts are still there. Their excuse, of course, is Negs is a racist. He's been radicalized. I saw someone ask the other day where Negs had been radicalized as he lives in a predominantly white town. The answer is so obvious online. I wouldn't call it radicalization either. It's more of an opening the eyes moment because you can't scroll through TikTok looking for cute cat videos without encountering 50 anti-white videos. The algorithm pushes these narratives. Negs has been watching these and the ones by black creators who disagree with these racist talking points. I disagree. The algorithm isn't pushing. I don't think the algorithm is pushing that narrative. The algorithms tend to push whatever narrative you want to get from them. But if Negs is interested in all of these people who are talking about, look at what these woke people on TikTok are doing, you know what I'm saying? It's more likely that his YouTube algorithm is filled with people talking about what these woke people on TikTok are doing. And so he thinks that it's in my opinion, I think he thinks it's probably a more prevalent issue. I think it's probably not as prevalent an issue as he thinks it is. That's what I'm trying to say. The dehumanization of white people has been been a thing for a while now, but it's amped up nowadays. Did you know white people don't wash their legs in the shower? Okay, that may be kind of true. Okay. Did you know white people don't even wash? Did you know black people had to teach white people how to keep clean? Did you know white people don't wash their dishes? Did you know white people smile too much? Did you know white people don't smile at all? I can keep going, but if you know, you know. The issue is Negs isn't the right person to be making these videos because he's Negs. He's not eloquent or thoughtful. He slops everything out on the table and it gets bogged down with it all. It's messy and has no good presentation method. And here's the thing, because I mean, if you really think about it, if the objective here is Negs is a problem because Negs is racist, like, okay, but this is the point they're making. Negs has like 5 fucking viewers. Why aren't you going after fucking Matt Walsh or somebody? I don't fucking know. What if this was effective and this was useful? Why are you wasting it on somebody like Negs anyway? South Africa has a massive problem murdering and targeting white people because they're white, for Christ's sakes. But Negs really isn't the person I'd go after for an informed and educated opinion. You'll also find Twitter's full of it, but Twitter's become a raging cesspit of misinformation and hate on all sides, even more than it usually was. Now it has added porn, so that's fun. Yeah, Twitter's always had porn, haven't they? Next is really bad at everything, even being a racist. You can find boobies to calm your raging hate boner for insert preferred race of people to despise. Negs is online all the time. It really isn't that odd to understand where his viewpoint's coming from, whether you believe he's correct or not. Oh, also, Fresh Garbage is finding out something Flaming Amy also learned the hard way. Drunk live streams are never a good idea, and the friends encouraging this are not her friends. Stick to pre-recorded content. It's safer. That actually may be the best advice that you're going to get here in all this Fresh Garbage. Stick to pre-recorded content. It would be much safer for you. Okay, I'm done, LOL. It's been almost a week since Azria was reacting. Okay, this is all other stuff. Right, so Todd believes that no matter how critical or menial the job is that you're being paid to do, it's totally cool to be on your phone engaging in fat retarded bitch drama while on the clock. This is exactly the point of view I'd expect from a jobless man who lives off his phone. Oh my god. Here's Cam Nyan drama. I don't even know if Cam's still in here. But yeah, I think that was it. I think that's all they really had to say about this. But yeah, I didn't even notice this at the time. I question the people who enjoy watching him. Clearly they're racist too. I mean, I guess, but like, that's the thing. I mean, there's lots of racist people out there. And I just don't think that, listen, like I said, if you wanted to put somebody out there that actually knew what they were talking about, knew what they were debating, knew what they were doing, go for it. But like, Fresh Garbage literally went up there and called Brett Kavanaugh a senator. Like, she said that he had been convicted of rape. I mean, it's just, if you don't know what you're talking about, just, it's okay. Find an adult that does. Find an adult that does know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't have a problem with it in theory, but like, just don't be bad at it. That's all I'm saying. And this is another thing, was she made this big deal about saying that I'm trying to act like it's like I'm some moral compass. It's not about a moral compass. I don't really come up here and judge people that much for, I mean, I do judge their morals, I guess, quite a bit, but like, I'm mostly criticizing people's content. Like, for the most part, I'm coming on here and criticizing people's content because it doesn't matter too much to me what your morals are, as much as like, why are you telling me about them when your channel's about shit posting on Foodie Beauty? No, so Brett Kavanaugh was the Supreme Court Justice. I mean, he still is a Supreme Court Justice, and they accused him of, he had been accused of raping someone a long time ago. You do know. Yeah, no, I figure most people do, and that's why I'm just like, you don't like, you can't have an article or something in front of you. I figure most people know this shit. I get that she's from Canada, but again, it's just like, find an adult who does know what they're talking about. told you she's a dipshit. That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to call this out the entire time, and everyone's like, "Oh, she's nice, and she's wrong. You're talking down to women." Oh, yeah. What about it? Not trying to date any of them. Oh, you know what? We got one more. Hold on. The assassin. Apparently, we're still waiting on her to update us on her legal issues. Hey all, so this is me after emergency kidney stone surgery. So stent needed, stone removed. They have me on fentanyl, so I feel blah. I feel like blah. Pray for me. I am so tired and in pain. This stone hit me so fast. At least it's out. Cool, sassy assassin. She was complaining a couple of days ago, though, about still happy you voted for Trump. On a personal note, I gained 8 pounds. Now I'm 322.4, blah, blah, blah. And then posted some shit about if the Senate passes the one big beautiful bill and Trump side. Listen, here's an idea. Let's get Sassy Assassin to get up there and debate Negs, okay? Let's get her to debate Negs. She's passionate about this shit. Let's see if she can do better than Fresh Garbage. Sassy Assassin was taken out by a kidney stone. Shit. She doesn't get fucking locked up for shoplifting. Okay, I'm unironically, I'm actually done now. Okay. Thank you guys for coming by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, fentanyl for kidney stone removal, that does seem kind of excessive. Anyway, I'm gonna let me find don't leave. Let me find somebody to raid first. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be Keldoge. I'm gonna raid Keldoge. I don't know what Keldoge is doing, but we're gonna raid Keldoge. So go say hi to him, leave him a sub, all that good shit. And yeah, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't done that. Click the join button, become a member if you're not a member. It's only $2.99 a month. Anyone else would do better than Fresh Garbage, it's true. So yeah, anyway, thank y'all for coming by. I really do appreciate it, and y'all have a good rest of the night.